or Murray. This run game, by the way, that has had over 200 yards on the ground each of the last 2 weeks.
And not just the start offensively for Philadelphia, but also defensively. They're the ones that kind of, are going to set the tone here during the course of this game. They've got a big challenge, just like the offense does going against that Saints defense, and they've come out and started well.
Here's Hill looking to get out to Kamara. He's open. Nice turnaround catch. Kamara, he almost broke that. If he did, it was see you later. But it is a first down, and we have another game break. Let's check back in with Carissa.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Packers Lions tied at 7. Packers clinch the NFC North with a win. Rodgers to Marquez Valdez-Scantling for this 14-yard score. Packers in front, 14-7. Kevin?
Just amazed it wasn't Devontae Adams.
That's a scary thing, right? Those young Green Bay receivers are starting to set up. They're not that young anymore.
See Kamara. This hasn't been in the pass game with Taysom Hill. They get it out far side to Thomas and Slay with the second sure-handed tackle today. So Slay has been on Thomas every single time, and Darius himself went to Twitter last week and said, I have been bleep. Very self-critical, so he's a little motivated today.
You love the accountability. Now he's drawn some tough duty the last couple of weeks. You talk about DK Metcalf and Devontae Adams. Those are two of the premier wide receivers in the NFL. And if he wants to get back on track and get that confidence back, he can do that tonight against Michael Thomas.
Second down. Hill has some pressure, steps away, room to run. Hill does that well, and Duke Riley came up to prevent anything further. So it's a 3-yard game, bring a third down in about 5.
It's a nice job by Duke Riley. You get caught in between a rock and a hard place with a guy like Taysom Hill. You're going to come up and make a hit on him, and he's going to dump it over your head. It's really hard when those linebackers are out in the flat and there's guys, you don't know who's behind you, how open they are. So that's a nice job limiting that play to what it was.
A third down and 5, where New Orleans 1 of 3 today. Hill was terrific on third down last week.
What's up, J-Mez?
4-man rush. He's got time, far side of the field.
Yes, they were, J-Mez. Yes, they were. What's up, Freak? But no excuses. A loss is a loss. But you're not wrong. The Dolphins were undermanned all over the field. But we still played a good game. I like what I saw. Tua is the truth. And we're only going to get better. Defense looked good, man, but the offense was stalling out every now and then. And even with those turnovers, the Chiefs still put up 30 points. Or 33, whatever it was.
So Jalen Hurts, his first NFL start at quarterback. He's been sharp. He's got a touchdown pass. He's got the lead. Back on the field. Next.
So Jalen Hurts card's going up yet or what? You raised it from 75 to from 50 to okay, gotcha.
Built for the holidays. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $2,000 trade assist cash on top of what your eligible trade is worth on 2020 Ford Fusion, Explorer, and Expedition.
This year, you got it done. Now Walmart can help check off your gift list with free curbside pickup, fast delivery from your Walmart store, or gifts shipped right to your door. Let's
nice, Freak. Yeah, hopefully making some money there.
Smooth driving pays off. With Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you save. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
Well, I hope you do, Freak. Make some of that, a little stimulus, a DraftKings stimulus check right there. Now, hopefully Gesicki's good because he's a big part of the offense. We lost Devontae Parker to a leg injury. We lost Jeremy Grant too. So we're out our starting, you know, we're out 2 starting running backs, or starting tight end, 3 starting wide receivers.
This year, we
were out 2 starting linebackers too.
Makes it easy with groceries, gadgets, and so much.
But still, you know, it was a close game. You know, who knows if those players were in the game? Who knows what could have happened? But the Dolphins were, you know, the Dolphins were in it. Even when we weren't, we came back. Even if it was too late, I like what I saw more or less. We are a good team, but we're not a great team, not yet.
Back in Philadelphia, great to have you aboard on a Sunday afternoon. Late start, warm.
Hopefully the Bills lose today. That'd be great.
The Northeast temperatures in the 50s, and the Eagles up 7. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown pass to Alshon Jeffrey. And his starting debut. 4-man rush, but he's got time. Dancing around. Goddard's wide open. No one near him. First down and more. And Alexander will bring him down, but not for Goddard. Already has a 19-yard gain.
Yeah, we've touched on the struggles in the offensive line with all the different combinations. And one of the things you do as a defense to test how good they are is you bring a little bit of pressure or you run some twists. And that's what the Saints did. The Eagles pick it up. They had time to get the ball out to Dallas Goedert, wide open in the flat.
Sanders, and not much there. Onyemata stacks him up. So Jalen Hurts, in case you're not familiar about his story, just 22 years old, getting the start here today. Freshman.
What up, vintage?
He was the SEC Offensive Player of the Year for the Crimson Tide. And then National Championship game, he brought him in, but he was benched at the half. Came back off the bench to win the SEC Championship game when Tagovailoa got hurt the next year. Then he was the Heisman Trophy runner-up. He transferred to Oklahoma, had that unbelievable year, 52 touchdowns last year into Lincoln Riley. The Eagles said, you know what, we like that. Going to make you the 2nd round.
Well, Carlos, I'm putting a filler together right now for the super jumbo case that we got there.
Maybe he makes a stake for this job as Miles Sanders with a catch in the flat, and he gets nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage. For more on the calm confidence of Hurts, down to Pam we go.
Yeah, Kevin, when speaking to Jalen Hurts, you can't help but notice his calm, cool demeanor. Teammates have noted his maturity. Center Jason Kelce has mentioned how Hurts has all the intangibles. He's got a great confidence in himself and how that bleeds off into other guys on the team. Hurts told us to him, he just believes in himself, and this opportunity against the Saints today gives him a chance to prove himself and gain the respect of his teammates.
No doubt, Pam, you brought it up too. Nice for Hurts to have Jason Kelce, the one healthy offensive lineman from Philadelphia. 3rd and long, blitz coming. Here comes Davis. There goes Hurts. Looking, stopping, can't find anything, just throws it away. So Hurts tried to buy as much time as he possibly could, but the Saints covered well. And here comes the punt.
Yeah, and that may be the one time kind of sneaking out to his right. Might have been able to climb. We talk about how Jalen Hurts has been really good at climbing up into the center of the
Let's do a draft filler.
This time he's going to escape out to
Makes
the
it
right.
more fun.
And you're cutting down your options.
6
down
spots.
guys down there. Now you're in a scramble drill. Nice job not taking any negative yards on the sack, just throwing it away.
Oh my God.
Tommy Lee Lewis back deep to receive. As Deontay Harris remains on the shelf.
Alright, so there's the filler. Bowman Draft Super number 3. It is a 6-spot filler at 170 a spot. Let's go ahead and put it up. Freak. Okay, so here's my issue, Freak. That's gonna take some time to sort, man. All right. Honestly, I honestly couldn't tell you when that's gonna ship. It might ship Tuesday at the latest. So if that's something that you need immediately, because you're saying that you sold that, and you don't even have that card in your possession, if you need to come pick that up, I would suggest doing that today, because I'm off the next 2 days. You know what I mean? I'm off the next 2 days. I won't be here Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I got some things I need to take care of too, so I won't be in the office the next 2 days either. So yeah, I know you're telling me to take my time, but you know, if for any reason you need that card immediately, you know, give me a heads up. You know, I'll make a note of it. I'll tell Cash or something. Or you could just come pick it up today. Either way, just communicate with me, and we can figure that out.
Putting the time and legwork for you. So saving on auto insurance is easy. Because saving a little extra goes a long way.
I mean, Freak usually gets stuff like what? Like within a day or two after, you know, when we ship it? Since we live in the same, like, city, more or less. So, you know, that's why he's not too worried about it. Like, I could ship it Tuesday, and he'll probably get it Wednesday, you know, Friday the latest, you know, 2 days max or something. So, but again, I don't know what the situation was, so that's why I, you know, said what I said. Anyways, check out the teams that we have for the filler. We got Rockies, Reds by themselves, Phillies, Cardinals combo, Nationals, Yankees combo, Red Sox, Angels combo, and the White Sox, Braves combo. $170 a spot to get in. It'll be a draft filler, which means you'll be able to pick your team according to your spot in the draft. Draft order will be determined randomly. So let's get it done. This is the last case of Super Jumbo that we have. I don't have any more. So let's get it done tonight. Congratulations, Kids Play. That's a very good card.
With a big run, he's got 16 yards for the Saints team. Here they are, Darryl, the #1 seed, and Kamara with the big run.
Yeah, and they need to get back to this. It's something they've been doing real well over the last 3 weeks. There's your big cutback lane right there. Nice job. A little bit of movement with the linebackers. You send that motion across. Everybody slides, and they didn't get their gaps adjusted on supporting the run.
What I was going to finish there is Green Bay does have the tiebreaker over the Saints because they beat them earlier in the year. And the thing is, you know, you're so spoiled by the Saints constantly being in the upper class of the NFC, and it didn't always used to be that way. You know, Sean Payton, we talked about it, you know, how good they have been without Drew Brees. 8-0 without Drew Brees. How many teams would be able to do that? But that's what Payton has done, just superlative with this team, and trying to get to another Super Bowl, right? I mean, that's the goal. He told us so much the other day. But I think the beauty of it is, and we just had a conversation the other day, you forget how bad it was before he got there. As Hill, heavy pressure ball, tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Duke Riley. Tipped up high in the air, and the Eagles have just their 4th interception of the season.
That's a really good reaction by Duke Riley, because that kind of came out hot from Taysom Hill, and the deflection, you know, it's kind of obscured by one of the big offensive linemen out front there. You see Sean talking with him right there. I think, you know, I think he said just a little bit more touch. You know, you're a little bit hot coming out here, you know, but he's got pressure right in his face, and that ball gets tipped up, and Duke Riley's right there for the interception.
Yeah, maybe go the curveball, not the fastball on that particular one. Kamara didn't even see it, I don't think, but Riley, the beneficiary. The Eagles were last in the league in interceptions, and that will help. That's the first one since week 7 as Hurts on the zone read. Quick fire over the middle. He's got a completion to Zach Ertz down to the 26-yard line.
And one of the things, when you mentioned that's only their 4th interception this year, they have struggled mightily taking the football away, and when your offense is struggling the way that Philadelphia's offense has struggled, I mean, they haven't been on very many short fields at all during the course of the season this year, and to finally get a short field, we'll see if they can take advantage of it.
Sean Payton told us the other day, ball security premium for us. He was mad about losing the ball a couple times last week. 2nd and 4. 4-man rush is blocked up. Hurts going to throw one for Rager, and he just knocks it down to prevent an interception. Janoris Jenkins really had terrific coverage.
Yeah, but this is one of the things the coaches talked about that they saw during training camp when he had his opportunities. He throws a nice deep ball. They were impressed with his throws down the side, the one-on-one situations. We saw that, the adjustment that he made with Alshon Jeffrey on the touchdown throw. But one of the things that jumped out to the staff was his throwing the deep ball. And I thought that was one of the big things in the game last week against Green Bay. He was good at stretching the field.
I know kids play. I figured.
And we haven't seen that a whole
You're not
lot this season.
in the filler or whatever. Raul, some of that LaMelo Ball.
Hurts escaping, looking, firing, and it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Hurts, but he cannot stay in bounds, although you hear him saying that's a catch.
Trying to feel this super peeps.
I want to look at his feet, too. I mean, he's got both his feet down. I mean, it looks like it was there, down. Now, the process of the catch right now, does he go through it?
Let's see. Boy, I think you're right. I think he caught it.
Well, Doug's been going for it on fourth down. We'll see if he throws out the challenge flag.
He hasn't yet. The field goal team is on.
There it goes.
And yeah. Well, Darryl, you were on it. Good call. I mean, looking at the replay, he certainly secured it going down to the ground to finish the catch. And right there, as we freeze it, Philadelphia challenge. That might be reversed. We'll see.
Carlos, what'd you get? Let's see. I think last time you got a stadium clip. No, I think it was Ginter.
Security chip. But to someone who doesn't mess around with
Illusions this time around.
It's the super safe stuff.
Oh, let me see something real quick.
Google Pixels. From $4.99.
Illusions
These are the new
has
5G Google Pixels with all-day battery.
6 left.
To someone who has things to do and places
And then I
to
got
go.
those 4-pack
It's the
radios.
battery anxiety buster.
All right.
5G Google Pixels. From $4.99.
Delusions. What a hater, bro.
Tonight, I'll be eating crab cakes with spicy aioli. Thank you.
Can we be besties, Simone Biles?
I guess.
Yes. Should we dismount now?
Take a deep breath. That's either coming back from a planet that we hoped would be our future. Now, I have to warn them about the conditions on Earth. If there's anyone out there, they'll hear us.
The Midnight Sky, rated PG-13.
Will painting your wall in team colors help your team win? Of course it will. Why would you even ask that?
Share the joy this holiday with the Whopper and the 2 for $5 deal. Your way, way better.
Theme song to The Simpsons.
Correct! Name That Tune premieres January 6th on Fox. Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Mix and match your favorites for just $5.
And so the Eagles have challenged, and now Jake Elliott's just come on the field, so I'm guessing they're going to lose the challenge. But we haven't heard yet.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field stands as an incomplete pass. 4th down. Charge. It's first timeout of the half.
The only thing I can think of is they maybe thought the left foot had come up, but it sure looks like a catch.
I don't know what else you need to see. Sure looked like a catch to me, too, but the Eagles lose the challenge. They also lose a timeout, so they'll have to settle for a field goal. And it'll be a 44-yard try by Jake Elliott. Trying to extend to a 10-0 lead. Elliott only 12 of 16 on the year. 44 yards out. And the kick is up and right down the middle. So the Eagles don't win the challenge, but they get the field goal. They're up 10-0. And now this from Progressive.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Oh, hey, Baker, by the way, some guys are coming to resod the field. They should be here in about 30 minutes.
Wait, we're having company?
Company?
I didn't put out the snacks.
If you have any of those mini pieces, and remove anything.
What's up, Vincent?
Hey, do we have any scented candles? Sticks in here.
And so a 44-yard field goal. It's 10-0. Why don't we go to our rules expert, Dean Blandino in L.A. Dean, we both thought it was a catch. What did you see on that replay?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I thought Hurts established control. He had the left foot down, then he dragged the right foot, maintained control. The ruling on the field was incomplete, so it has to be clear to overturn. It certainly looked clear to me, and I thought Philadelphia should have won that challenge.
Dean, we appreciate that. See, Darryl, I always feel better when Dean makes us feel good about ourselves, you know, so we're not losing our mind.
We had a rough one last week. We were both on board with one.
I know. I don't know if you and I would make great officials. We probably wouldn't. We'd have a hard time, I think. Anyway, all that being said, the Eagles kick a field goal off the interception by Duke Riley. And it's 10-0, and they will take it on out. Tommy Lee Lewis so fast up across the 25, and he's up to the 27. Well, this week, Friday night SmackDown moves for one time only to FS1. It's live at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. SmackDown FS1 on Friday, and then SmackDown will be back on Fox in its regular time slot each.
Figure that out later.
So here are the Saints offensively. They've got 72 total yards. Haven't done much.
They really haven't. The game couldn't have unfolded any better for Philadelphia right now, doing some things that they really haven't done all season long. So, Taysom Hill is as well as...
All right, Carlos, I hope you're still there. Sorry it took so long, but trying to figure something out here. So here we go. Yo, what up, peeps? It's your boy, Uncle Jesse. We're going to go ahead and do Personal Box of Illusions Football. Oh, just great. Let me fix this. Much better. Alright, so here's what I got. I got numbers 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 boxes, but numbers are 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Carlos, pick one of those numbers. 1, 2, 6, 7, or 8. The number 6. Alright, here it is. Box 6. Let's see what we got. As always, good luck, Carlos. Thank you, Isaac. Alright, good luck, my dude. A rookie CD Lamb. And a Ayuk RPA to 299. Not bad. I think 365. Got an Ayuk insert here for the Niners. Got those clear inserts in this illusion stuff. Tucker Johnson rookie, Robert Woods to 25, Rams. Saquon Barkley, Giants. Shining Star insert. Yeah, hopefully the encased card is super stupid nice. John Elway, relic for the Broncos. Come on. Denzel Mims Mystique, which is numbered to 299. Denzel Mims, nice rookie. Too bad the Jets suck. Brent Edwards rookie, Jake Fromm to 499. The living legend, Frank Gore. Oh dang, that's graphic. Mess. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it sometimes though. Edwards Alaire of the Chiefs with the astounding insert. It's not numbered, but probably the best rookie running back. Maybe. I don't know. Cam Akers looked good the other day. Antonio Gibson's been playing well too, although I think he's hurt right now. Minshew, $4.99. Jags. Aaron Rodgers, Living Legends. The Jordan Love rookie base. That could be big time in a few years. Once Rodgers decides he's done, probably. For the Cowboys, Trevon Diggs. Autographed to 199. T. Higgins, Bengals Mystique, which is numbered to 149. T. Higgins, $3.99. Rookie Bengals. Mr. Montana of the Niners. Jacobs Golf. Michael Pittman rookie. Justin Jefferson, Vikings relic. Autograph would have been much nicer. My homeboy with the clear shot. Dolphins gave it a good try, but could not beat the defending champs. We still got a long way to go. But we're trending in the right direction, I like to think. Darius Slayton, $1.99 Giants. LA Broncos. Alright. And now, for the main event, if you will, the encased card. Carlos, here's hoping I can make a dream come true. Good luck, my dude. It is Ray Guy, 8 of 25. I think he's the only kicker in the Football Hall of Fame. Or punter. Either way, Oh, there it is. The first punter ever taken in the first round of the NFL draft. And he is a Hall of Famer. But there you go, my dude. What else we got? We got the Jefferson relic. There was an Elway relic too. There was an autograph for Trevon Diggs to 199, and the RPA was Brandon Ayuk of the Niners to 299. Thank you, my man. I'll get it out to you. I'll be honest though. That could have been better. Could have been a lot better. Sorry, man. Thank you for giving it a shot, man. I appreciate you. I'll get this out to you immediately.
On my speakers.
It's the Google Whole Home Funkifier. Introducing Nest Audio from Google.
So now I need to fix this because I don't have 6 boxes left. I don't know why that came up. 4 left.
Santa knows a gift when he sees one. 4. Built for the holidays. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $2,000 trade assist cash on top of what your eligible trade is worth on 2020 Ford Fusion, Explorer, and Expedition.
Pizza Hut delivers. How bad do you want it? Against the Eagles, Packers running back Aaron Jones powered through would-be tacklers Alex Singleton and Marcus Epps.
All right, you guys, pick up your teams.
He stayed in bounds and broke 3 more tackles.
I need to go use the bathroom.
Game-sealing TD.
I will be right back.
Delicious taste with Pizza Hut delivered this bag. All you have to do is go to pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
2 minutes to go in this first half from Philadelphia. Eagles 10, Saints nothing. The Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. Saints have all 3. And a second down and 9. Philly backed up on their own 5. And movement. They had a couple of those earlier in the year. Jalen Hurts pointing to himself.
All-star offense, number 67. Half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
So we showed Wentz and Jalen Hurts as we look at the penalty here. And Daryl, I'm curious, is this just an audition today, or does Jalen Hurts have the reins for a while?
Well, that's the thing I think everybody's trying to figure out. But when we talked to Doug Peterson, he had that big pause. We're going to go with Jalen Hurts for this week. So I think his philosophy and his plan is to see what happens, each week during the course of the rest of the season. And that brings into your thing the balancing act that he's in.
Hurts going to keep it here, tries to get to the edge and get a block. He'll do both. First down and more as Hurts. The run game has been successful for him today, but he stays in bounds and the clock will run.
Yeah, and you've been setting this up all night long with the little zone read right here. Trey Hendrickson, number 91, gets down a little bit far inside. There's the pull by Jalen Hurts, and he's on the edge. And yeah, exactly, Kevin. He should have tried to get out of bounds right there. An opportunity to preserve a timeout.
So the Eagles use their second timeout with 1:52 to go. With that decision being made, with what Doug told us about it's a week-to-week thing, there's a lot on the table here, right? Because it's about resetting Wentz a little bit, and they needed a change. And you do need to see what you have in Hurts, don't you?
Yeah, you do, but you didn't bring him here for this. Right. He was an insurance policy in case Carson Wentz got hurt. He's had a tough start to his career with the injuries. This is a completely different situation than the Eagles organization ever anticipated themselves being in at this point this season.
By the way, the Saints called that timeout. We're told not Philadelphia. As Hurts on the rollout tries to get Ward involved, and it's incomplete. And a second down.
So for me, it's not just how you finish out this year, because they've got some big decisions to make. And I think one of the weird ones is, for me, is 2017, he's 11-2. He's on the cusp of the MVP of the league. I mean, everybody's talking about it. It's an incredible year. This year, everybody talks about the regression and where he's at. And really, the organization has to decide which which is the Carson Wentz? Is it 2017 or is it this? What are we going to have moving forward as Carson Wentz as our quarterback?
On second down, they will run it and run it. They will to Sanders. Big run. He's still on his feet. Miles Sanders. It's a foot race to the 30. Can he go all the way? The answer is yes. 82-yard touchdown.
Catching him with some responsibilities. We saw Jalen Hurts when he pulled it with enough to get the first down. This time it's the give to Miles Sanders. You've got a player right here on the defense. Zach Ertz gets down there. That's just well blocked. And now you've got a shot. A good stiff arm right there on Malcolm Jenkins, number 27. That was your last line of defense. And now it's a foot race to the end zone.
Sanders has had some long runs this year. He's got the second best average for a running back in the league, and he takes that one from 82 yards out, and it's 17-0 Philadelphia. Who would have seen this coming? Jalen Hurts' debut has been a rousing success. The defense play that way, and Miles Sanders with the house ball.
I spent 9 years in and out of the prison system. People really didn't want to take a chance on someone with a history like mine.
I had a difficult time getting internships because people didn't believe I could speak English.
I was experiencing ageism in the industry.
Searching on Indeed, in less than a week I had 4 job offers.
Now I'm a contact tracer.
Now I'm a casting producer at a digital ad agency.
Now I'm able to provide the life for my family that I never had.
I know that this job is just the beginning for me.
A live bookkeeper is helping customize QuickBooks for me.
Okay, you're all set up.
Thanks. That was my business key. This one's casual.
Intuit QuickBooks, official sponsor of the NFL.
Look at you. No braces, all the internet you can handle.
I wasn't so lucky. Invis is not your parents' braces. Invis is predictable, less painful, more comfortable. Invisalign.
This holiday at T-Mobile, it's not about how far apart we are. It's about how close we can be. So we're bringing out our best deal on the new iPhone 12 with 5G. Right now, get the iPhone 12 on us on every plan. And if you're 55 and up, switch to our Essentials 55 plan and save 50% on your bill versus the other guys. That's the best value for you in wireless. That's right, the iPhone 12 on us on America's largest 5G network and save 50% per month. It's time to holiday on. It's time for T-Mobile.
I recommend Nature Made vitamins because I trust their quality. They were the first to be verified by USP, an independent organization that sets strict quality and purity standards. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
It's the K Friends and Family event with 25 to 50% off everything. Find hundreds of meaningful gifts at great prices. Buy online with a virtual consultant and pick up in store. Only at K.
Quan Alexander right here. He's going to come in. He's going to try.
And we'll get back.
Yeah, you got to see this. This is good.
There's a reason why the play worked. Let's go show it.
Wanted to get it in before the kick. So Quan Alexander right here. What he knows is there's going to be a double team right here. Now, his gap, he needs to step up and fill here. But you know what? I'm going to get picked off. So I'm going to try and backdoor it. I'm going to try and get around the backside of this and make the play. So he voids that. The other good part about that, Zach Ertz, you know, a lot of guys will feel their way up to that second level. He just went straight up and got Janoris Jenkins. That makes Miles Sanders' job much easier to see where that is. And it gives him more area to separate from Malcolm Jenkins.
That's why he took it all the way. And 1st and 10, the Saints down 17. Kamara incomplete. And just to finish the thought, Darryl, think about this for Sanders this year. That was an 82-yard run. He's got a 74-yard run and an 81-yard run all in the same year.
And you wonder why he's only had one game with 20 or more carries.
It doesn't make any sense.
The guy that just needs to get the football a little bit more.
By the way, we showed you Maddox getting hurt last defensive series. Kevon Seymour is in the secondary for Philadelphia. Just called up from the practice squad. They go over the middle. Sanders sliding down near a first down. Maybe a little short. As time running down, 1:22. Saints have 2 timeouts. They do not elect to use one. It'll be a 3rd and 1. And movement. You know, among all that's gone on today, this is a stunner. I mean, 17 zip.
We were thinking that maybe you get into halftime and it's close, and you're confident. And you know that's the one thing more than anything that they need right now. They need to have some confidence.
False start. Offense, number 71. Block penalty. Still 3rd down.
We talked at the beginning of the broadcast about the Saints defense rising their level when Breeze has been out the last.
How long did it take you this time, Raul?
Aren't they doing the same thing?
More so than the New Orleans Saints defense right now, because what they're dealing with, I think, is a little bit more challenging because they've got injuries across the board on the offensive side. So what Jalen Hurts has been able to do right now is very impressive, but I think you're exactly right. Don't forget about how well Philadelphia's defense has played tonight. They put them on a short field with only their 4th interception of the season.
Hill in trouble, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox has the sack, the 2nd one for Philadelphia.
Dropping the deuce. Well, it's been dropped.
They can take a timeout.
It's been dropped.
4th down.
They're kind of similar in their approaches, both these defenses. It's driven by the front, and that's just 4 guys. That is absolutely tremendous by Fletcher Cox. He pushes Eric McCoy right back into the pile. I tell you what, when he brings his lunch pail to a snap, you better be ready. That is a big man that can just drive the line of scrimmage backwards.
And so the Eagles call a timeout with 1:07 to go. And so on 4th and 10, they will get this.
Really, Raul? Damn, that's impressive, dude.
They were backed up on their own goal line, right? Hurts on the big run, and then Sanders from
vintage. I think there were 2 separate shipments.
To play well. And now they have decent amount of time.
I couldn't tell you because I don't do the shipping vintage. But I'm pretty sure they went out separately.
238.
Let me look.
Forward up to the 25 with 57 seconds left in the half as we take a moment to check in with Kurt Menefee.
We've got 4 great games going on Fox right now. One for each night of Hanukkah so far. We'll update you on the entire picture, no matter which game you're getting, including the Colts and Raiders, as we'll find out whose hopes will stay alive heading into Christmas. It's all coming up.
No, Raul.
Halftime.
But I'm pretty sure you knew that already.
Always festive, Kurt. We love it. How about this for the Saints? Look, they are a powerful offense. We know that. We told you they're the #1 seed in the NFC. This doesn't happen very often. Getting blanked here in Philly.
All right, thank you, Raul. I'll make a note of that.
Left, 57 seconds to
I mean,
go.
it's not really no big deal. I don't mind doing multiple shipments.
4-man rush. Hurts just floats one out there. It's Goddard who makes the catch. Makes it.
All right, so did Javi and number 6 go out together? The answer is no. They did not. Vintage.
What you're seeing is the
They went out.
I mean, that's the one thing that's really
separately.
And that's why when you heard
2 different tracking numbers.
You know, a lot of the players on the offensive side.
Both in transit.
Listen, this is across the entire offense. This is not just on Carson Wentz.
Do you need me to email you those tracking numbers?
To their standard. That's different tonight, and again, it's the spark that Jalen Hurts has created again in this game.
49 seconds ago. Again, 4-man rush gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. Heavy pressure that time for Marcus Davenport. As we have another game break from Carissa Thompson.
I don't know if Vintage heard me or not, but we'll just go ahead and email him that. Anyway.
COVID protocols and a concussion. He gets in the end zone here. We are all tied up at 14. Kevin?
Saints fans are liking that touchdown. As a quarterback comparison today, Hurts with more yards has a touchdown and more rushing yards. The Eagles talked about, you know, they were kind of hoping to get what Taysom Hill has brought the Saints with Hurts. After throw, pressure rolls out. It's got a man wide open in the flat. It's Boston Scott. The makes catch and stays in bounds. He's got the first down, but the clock will run. And now Philadelphia will try and spike the ball with 33 seconds.
There you go, Vintage. I sent you that email. Yet another problem solved by Uncle Jesse. You know, it's what I do.
or yardage. And for Boston, Scott, he kind of got caught right there. You know, I'm going to stay in bounds and try and get some more yards, but hey, you know, not right now. We don't have any timeouts left. You know, the time is the most important thing, not 3 yards and not 4 yards extra. If you can take it to the house, you know, go for it. But right there, probably would have wanted to push that up the sideline a little bit more and kill that clock.
Yeah, it cost them some time.
No problem, Vintage.
Probably about 8-9 seconds. Eagles do have 1 timeout left. Hurts, pressure up the middle, rolling, looking, just going to run. He's got some space now. Hurts in field goal range, and now will go out of bounds and stop the clock with 18 seconds left. So Hurts doing
the Eagles looking good against the Saints. The Saints might be fool's gold.
Might have an illegal contact on the Saints.
During the play, illegal contact. Defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty after the end of the play. Automatic. First down.
Again, we've talked about this. It's going to take a joint effort by this offense. And on that play, you know, you catch New Orleans in man coverage, and that's going to be the dangerous thing today, right? Because you got Jalen Hurts out there. He makes quick decisions, and he pulls it down. Watch Miles Sanders right here. Watch him recognize what's going on. He's got C.J. Gardner-Johnson in coverage. He blocks him. He probably gets Jalen Hurts an extra 8 yards.
And Jalen Hurts,
take the store.
24-yard pickup that time. Now 18 seconds left in the half. 1 timeout. Pressure again. Hurts looking to run. Got some room. Up inside the 10. Slides down inside the 10.
Man, Jalen Hurts is making moves.
Timeout with 9 seconds in the half. So the legs of Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles all the way down the field.
Yeah, again, catching them in a situation to bring a little pressure this time. A lot of man coverage right there. And the middle of the field just opens wide up. And again, the quick decision to pull the ball down and take advantage of all that green grass.
Yeah, and this is one of those subtle differences. Wentz is mobile. He can run. But Hurts is a different kind of runner.
It's been, when you watch the film, the one thing you see with Carson Wentz is he's going out the back. And it's not really quick towards the end of the play. He's held the ball. He's scanned. He's trying to get the ball down the field. And as that collapses, sometimes he has no choice but to go out the back and gets pushed farther back. So some big negative yardage in the sacks during the course of the year. Leads the league in that category.
All right, who wants to fill some Bowman draft?
Yeah,
I do. Okay, settle down.
And things are opening up in front of him, and he's not holding the ball.
Saints are the number 2 rush defense in the league. They've allowed 179 yards rushing in this first half. Hurts is 81 of them. And 45 in the last 2 plays. Now 9 seconds left. No timeouts in the half. 4-man rush. Hurts rolling. Clock winding. Throws it away. And now looks like it'll probably be a field goal try, and it will.
And that's the biggest thing. We've talked about this Saints defense. One of the big things they've got going right now is a 55-game streak without 100-yard rushes.
Number 94. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
So 55 straight games without a 100-yard rusher. As we go into the second half, Miles Sanders is 4 yards away. Jalen Hurts is 20 yards away. They could give up 2 100-yard rushers in the same game after not giving one up for 55 straight.
Pretty unbelievable. So it was a roughing the passer call, you saw it, but still there's no timeouts in 2 seconds. So the Eagles will still elect to try for the field goal, at least so it seems.
Man, I'm way behind you, Raul.
19-0 into the break. As Jake Elliott from 22 yards out.
Damn, he shook the fuck out of that. Wow.
Wow.
Somebody fire that guy.
And so a big drive goes for nothing.
And football is such an emotional game, and everything that you've done in this half, I mean, that is just, wow, that is unbelievable. It's going to be interesting to see the start of the second half and to see how that miss impacts as we get ready to go in the second half.
That's a big play, no doubt. And so it stays 17-0 Philadelphia. The play of the first half brought to you by Old Navy. Little back shoulder to Alshon Jeffrey on 4th down for Hurts for the touchdown. Got the Eagles going. All 17 points in the second quarter. The defense pitching a shutout so far. And it's the Eagles in a shocker. 17-0 at the break. Kurt Menefee and the guys have the halftime show right now.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime. Get the 5G America's been waiting for. Only from Verizon.
Well, change of quarterback changing the Eagles' fortunes so far. Let's check in on the rest of the league here in Week 14.
All right, Green Bay Packers at the Detroit Lions. Aaron Rodgers back.
Well, Raul, do you know how to do math?
Scandling, 14.
All right, it's time for a math lesson with Uncle Jesse. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, okay. All right, check it out. 170 times 6 equals 1020. 200 times 5 equals 1,000. Ooh, so it's actually technically cheaper. Now to answer your other question, what sold? Clearly you're not paying attention. Nothing has sold. The difference is this is a snake draft and not a draft filler with me coming up with combos. So, yeah. You know, maybe if you weren't in other rooms, you would know that.
Just at the Seahawks, Howie. You want to help me? Jamal Adams.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Yeah, I just like to be an asshole. Oh well, J-Max, I put him on timeout earlier today. You know, that's not a bannable offense. What? Well, per usual, I don't know what you're talking about, Raul. Anyway.
The playoff spot because of...
Oh, well, I can expect that from you, J-Max.
Where everybody's concerned right now.
You know.
Playoff spot right now.
Raul's a different story.
Lost today and they won. One person...
Brayden, I'm Gucci, dog. But you know, whenever Raul and J-Max are in the same room, it's electric, you know?
It will be theirs if it holds up.
Boogie, oogie, oogie. How are you, man? Plus the Dolphins lost, so you know,
holiday, get the phone
I'm not happy about that.
5G America's been waiting for. Now, get one of our best 5G phones on us when you buy one, and get $500 when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Saturday, the Big Ten Championship is on Fox. Justin Fields and number 4 Ohio State fight for their 4th consecutive Big Ten title, but number 14 Northwestern looks to upset the Buckeyes' reign. It's the Big Ten Championship presented by Discover. Saturday at noon Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
The holidays are coming, but Toyota...
Dude, I hope not, Raul. That for sure will upset me.
Way better than mistletoe.
J-Max, no such thing, man. No such thing. Seriously, don't expect any discounts for Christmas.
And on her special day, you promised her a special celebration. But if slow upload speeds won't let your video call through because you have cable, just remember, you're not Dad's son. You just need better internet.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber, plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877, only AT&T.
Bro, I hope not, man. J-Max, I give back all the time, man. All year long. I don't wait until Christmas to do it. I do it all year long.
At FPL, we're investing in a future Florida can depend on, delivering energy that's not just the most reliable or the cleanest, but also the most affordable. That's America's best energy value working for you. See how at FPL.com/.
Brayden, it's a talent, man. It's a talent. What can I say? Well, dude, you know, at this point, I wouldn't mind getting like a PS4 Pro and like one of those mini PS1s. If I get that,
in a year filled with memorable ones, here's to one.
I'll still cry.
Get 0%
financing on all new 2020 and 2021 Lexus models.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Toyotathon is... Oh, wait. Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Lease a new 2021 Corolla LE for $179 a month with 36 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash.
That's a wrap.
Toyota, let's go places. The NFL on Fox is brought to you by JM Lexus.
Well, the Eagles pulling the upset so far. The first start for Jalen Hurts. He's been a spark. He's got a touchdown pass. He's got 75 yards rushing. And the D pitching a shutout. 17-zip at the break.
Fox Mondays are the most thrilling night on TV.
911, what's your emergency?
No, not a ban. More like a warning. Raul,
Where's that water gonna go?
just leave the guy alone, man. J-Mass, stop being negative, please. Braden, how the hell are you? Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Stop talking about one another. Like, come on, man.
We're going to find the perfect tree.
I'm doing a simple Dude, just drop it, man, please.
Which is why we're making our Chevy employee discount available to everyone.
You know, we're all adults here.
Not a cent more. So wherever you go, happy holidays from Chevy.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get over $6,800 below MSRP on this Equinox.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer. Nick Offerman, Jenny Slade, Will Forte, The Great North. Sundays this February on Fox.
Oh, you wait, who's sick? You feel sick, Braden, or your daughter?
At Yingling, as America's oldest brewery, we've been doing what we love for nearly 2 centuries. Brewing great beer that brings people together. Like friends.
You've been sick for like a week.
Or getting together to watch the game.
She was out in the snow yesterday. We had to go to her grandma's house, so she got sick as well. Well, it is flu season. And speaking of being sick, I don't feel too good myself, if I'm being honest. I got a bit of a sore throat. You know, make whatever jokes you want, but been dealing with that for the last, 2 or 3 days. But today, it really sucks. And I always get sick this time of year. Like whenever the weather changes and it gets colder, I always get sick. And now with this pandemic situation, that just adds another layer of like, oh my God, do I have this fucking coronavirus? Am I gonna die? So I'll see how the night goes. For right now, I feel pretty good. I've been drinking liquids and stuff, and yeah, trying to get some stuff done. That's the plan, J-Mass. Yes, it is, Raul. Yes, it is. I think it's been good all year. Dude, Raul, that's a pretty big change, brother. That's a pretty big. I mean, try more like 85 to 70. It's not really 65. It's actually more like 90 to like 70. Really.
Get a great offer on the Civic sedan.
I mean, no one's telling you to feel bad. I'm not asking for anybody's fucking pity or whatever. I'm just stating facts here. There we go. I like that you guys have found a common enemy. I'd rather you give me shit than give each other shit. Like, I'd much rather that.
The NFL on Fox is brought to you by your...
Raining and 45 in Dallas. Man, stay your ass home. inside.
Is a 7 News halftime report.
Hello and good evening. I'm Robert.
Bro, dude, nobody asked you. Who cares? Just like you don't care about my situation, I don't give a about yours. I don't care.
To distribution centers across the country. They're expected to start arriving at their destinations Monday.
Ooh, vaccines are coming out. Yeah, I got the coronavirus just in time for the vaccine. Oh yeah. What's a filler looking like for Stadium Club? That's actually a good question. About $100, I think. Hold on.
Fort Lauderdale Fire sharing these pictures on social media. They say that coyotes.
Yeah, we can do it for $100. That'd be a 10-spot snake draft. Vaccines are not cures. Hashtag who cares?
82 in Miami, where it's now 76. Most mid to upper 70s across South
Hashtag
Florida.
ignorance is bliss. Hashtag leave me alone. Hashtag don't tell me how to live my life. Hashtag vaccine lives matter.
With the clearing that's expected tonight, good viewing conditions for the peak meteor showers. These are the best ones.
Check it out. Stadium Club filler. Snake draft style. 10 spots total at a whole bunch of spots.
100 meteor showers actually within an hour. In the darkness. Here's the setup in tomorrow. Southwest winds, that'll warm us up. Thought it was warm today in the lower 80s. Tomorrow, the mid 80s, and likely to stay dry the next few days. Staying warm as we go through the first half of the week, especially. That's your forecast.
All right, friend, thanks.
That's the news for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Rhodes.
I'm Robin Simmons. We'll see you tonight on the night team.
See you tonight on the night team.
American.
So there's a filler for Stadium Club. It's a half case deal. You get to pick two teams for $100. Really nice pictures and short prints and variations in Stadium Club. All about the pictures and that stuff. I believe it's 2 autos per box in that. I'm sorry, 1 autograph per box. Really nice photos of Stadium Club. And they're chromey, which means they look even nicer.
17-0 Eagles at the half, and they get the ball as well. Jalen Hurts has played well in his debut. Brandon Graham told us the word was spark. If nothing else, the team got a spark, right? I mean, it's obvious the effort on the field.
Well, I'll go back to Green Bay and say that's what he did at Green Bay today. I think it's a little bit more than just a spark. He took all the snaps this week. He knew what he was expected to do. He was going to go out there, execute the game plan, play with a sense of urgency, and be a leader. I think he's done that. So I think it's more than just a spark. Now, his supporting cast has done a great job, which includes a very good performance by the Philadelphia defense in the first half.
Defense playing great, pitching a shutout, and you don't see the Saints in this position very often. Taysom Hill threw an interception to Duke Riley, that helped. And the Eagles start on their own 25. Time for today's Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS. Dive into this first half a little bit more. Jalen Hurts inside the pocket, making quick decisions.
Get the ball out of his hands quickly, and it was something that Doug Peterson knew he had to have in the game plan. You can't hold the ball against this Saints front. So it was coming out quick, and I do like he took a couple of shots down the field, but they were really well designed, got him outside the pocket, and it was one of those situations.
You found it on Walmart?
Into the opportunity for
nice.
And again, the Saints, the #1 D in the league. Eagles have 173 yards rushing, but they will throw it here and get it out to Sanders.
What's it selling for at Wally World? What a world.
Well, the New Orleans Saints shut out in that first half. Sean Payton told me point blank, we came out and we were flat. Said we didn't play well in any phase of the game.
Man, Pam Oliver got a nice ass jacket on, or a coat, whatever that is. That thing is swag. Out here looking like Big Bird from Sesame Street with all the swag in the world.
What you're seeing from us is a rejuvenated football team. Kevin?
Got some life, Pam, there's no doubt about it. 2nd and 4. Play clock winding down. Get the play off, little pitch. Sanders in trouble, and down he goes. That time New Orleans was ready. Gardner Johnson was there. He had some help from Jenkins, too.
Yeah, it was really Malcolm Jenkins that got everything jammed up there with a big block.
And so the first half numbers. And you talked about a rushing yard most in the first half by an Eagles team since 2002. But you talked about the Saints D hadn't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 55 consecutive games, and Philly on the verge of 2 of them.
Damn, Derrick Henry had 250 rushing yards. 215 rushing yards.
They had a pre-snap movement today.
Offense, number 68, 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
It's just getting comfortable with the new cadence, the timing. So to be expected, but what is this, 3, 4 right now? A couple maybe, but boy, had back-to-back ones that really almost cost them there in the first half when they're in a third short and 1 and went all the way back to a 3rd and 11.
Now this one makes it a 3rd and 10 as Mailata had the penalty. Play clock at 1. They get it off. Here comes a blitz. Hurts sees it. And just has no play. Has to throw it away. Saints were ready that time. They showed the blitz. Jenkins and Jordan got through. And a defensive stand by New Orleans.
Yeah, and get ready to see more of that. You had success with it on the opening series. So what you're going to see now here in the second
28 cards in a blaster box compared to
they really relied on their down 4. They were playing a lot
7 times 14.
Jalen Hurts was able to take advantage
That's
of that.
like 98 cards.
By Dennis Allen, defensive coordinator from the Saints, and how he wants to defend Jalen Hurts.
First 3 and outs for the Eagles.
Yeah, 98. So $98 compared to $28.
And it's picked up and taken across the 30.
Comparing 200 to 200. 20 to 200.
Last week, a little bit sluggish here today.
Yeah, you probably get more, more bang for your buck of the blasters. But then how many blasters do you have to go through before you actually get something good, is the question. At least in the hobby box, you're gonna get an autograph per box, for sure. That's pretty cool. You gotta open a case of blasters to get one auto? That would suck.
This is your idea of incognito?
Adscribe Music burst into song when he got free delivery from Popeyes. Order from the Popeyes app today and get free delivery with minimum purchase.
Don't let the comfort.
Alright, let's go back to a filler here.
You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there has always been the capacity to amaze. From the core of everything we have ever built, all the way to the top of where you want to go. Rise to the challenge of the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline.
Fox brings you more masked celebrities with a twist. It promises to be fun. The guessing just got harder. The Masked Dancer premieres 2 weeks from tonight on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance.
The Saints offensively, you see what they did in the first half. It wasn't much. They had one short drive, but field goal was missed from 45 yards out by Lutz. And so see what they do in half number 2. They will throw it. Taysom Hill throws amid the pressure and delivers for a first down. It is caught by Michael Thomas. his sixth catch of the day.
And you mentioned that drive where they got downfield and had the missed field goal, and it was really the connection between Taysom Hill and Michael Thomas. So we'll see if this starts to become a little bit more part of the Saints offense. And there's a big hit on Taysom Hill by Alex Singleton.
A new right guard for the Saints. Cesar Ruiz is checked in for Nick Easton. Sean Payton told us he might see some time out there, as Kamara has a carry for a short game. He started earlier in the year, but Easton got the start last week and today.
That could be one of those situations where there's a little bit of rotation at right guard through the remainder of the season, trying to get that sorted out before you get into playoff time. And, you know, Cesar Ruiz was a center at Michigan, you know, hasn't played guard since his freshman year. So, you know, that's a little bit, but Eric McCoy is playing outstanding at the center position. So we'll see how they navigate this one.
Second down, blitz coming. Hill recognizes and throws, and it's caught complete to the rookie, Juwan Johnson. His second catch of his NFL career, got called up from the practice squad, the rookie from Oregon, and grew up in Glassboro, New Jersey nearby. So you know he's got family and friends excited.
That's just a really nice job. He's going to catch, watch him get north-south. Don't do anything fancy, catch it, get the ball secured, get north and south, get some extra yards.
Boy, he's a very large human being. 6'4", 231-pound receiver. Out of the game now. They go I formation on first down. It's Hill on the fake. Pressure coming. Senses room to run. He'll take it. Taysom Hill. First down. They're close to it anyway. They're going to mark him, I think, a yard short, and they will.
So you've got some man coverage, but you're leaving your linebackers there. So you've got a little bit of man across the backside. But as Taysom Hill steps up, you don't want him to be able to have all that green grass in front. So they had Duke Riley right there, and then also Alex Singleton kind of playing, I don't want to say it's spy, but just not dropping and running in man-to-man coverage.
So the Saints on the move here, their first possession of the second half. And a penalty flag.
False start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
We have an injury update. Let's go downstairs to Pam.
Yeah, you guys are wondering about Nick Easton. Well, he has a concussion, Kevin, unfortunately, and he will not be back.
Oh, Pam, okay, thanks. So, yeah, Sean said that Ruiz might play a little anyway, so that's because of an injury. All right, Pam, good to know. Appreciate that. So it's Ruiz in maybe for a while. By the way, for a game with no fans, sure are a lot of false starts. Goodness, 2nd and 6. Here's Hill on the move, and incomplete. Throw was a little low for Sanders. It'll bring up 3rd down.
We commented on how well Taysom Hill was with his location against Atlanta. I mean, tonight it's just holy cow. I mean, he's all over the map right now. You know, you look at that one right there. You know, again, Emmanuel Sanders, yes, he should make that catch, but you want to get it to the point where he can catch it and turn upfield and get some extra yards.
You know, talk so much tonight about Jalen Hurts' first start at quarterback. Totally Hill's 4th, so it's not like he's been playing for 20 years.
He's a seasoned vet.
It'll be a 3rd and 6. Play clock at 1. They get it off. Standing in, throwing Jared Cook. Breaks a tackle. Cook has the first down. Barely got the play off, and finding Jared Cook to move the chains.
And that was tough on Alex Singleton. He's right here.
All right, so there's a filler. We got Rockies, Reds, Cardinals, Yankees with themselves. Angels, White Sox combo. Phillies, Braves combo. Nationals, Reds combo. I'm sorry, Nationals, Red Sox combo. It's a 7-spot filler at 140 a spot.
Encroachment. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's Malik Jackson. All right, so this is the deepest field position the Saints have had here tonight. They will run it to Latavius Murray, who's wrapped up right away. There is Singleton. Good tackle.
The freak down for one.
He's one of the guys that you
6 left.
trying to come in and find a
Thank you,
spot
freak.
in that linebacking core, and well, he's really good getting downhill and kind of deciphering what's going on. He's got a good feel of getting to the ball carrier.
Yeah, Singleton had an interception touchdown this year. Played 3 years in the CFL. Was a starter at Montana State. He's had some good flashes. Eagles haven't drafted a linebacker in the first round since the dinosaurs roamed the earth, so he's trying to make a name. Blitz coming. Hill has Kamara wide open. He's taken down at the 10. First and goal for the Saints.
And this is really good by Taysom Hill, kind of standing in there. Darius Slay down on the field right now. But you're going to have pressure. You got two guys coming to the right, but he knows he's got...
What up, Edgar? How you doing, man?
Hot outlet down the field.
Slay left the game last week with a knee injury. Slow to get up this time. Injury timeout.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom, AT&T has the deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what'd she say?
It's the wrong person. It's a guy named Carl. But he's very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
No matter who you are, there's a deal for you on our app this holiday season.
A snow day meets a frozen afternoon. A galaxy far away gets closer to home. And a low price unlocks the high score.
I'm doing good, Edgar. How are you, man?
I'm his accountant.
I hope you're staying corona-free. Nice Chase Young, J-Mess.
Trust me here in Vegas, well, I thought we had a breakthrough with the Volkswagen.
We did.
Yes, we broke through. That's the Volkswagen?
That's the Crossport.
That Josh Jacobs looks nice, too. 1 of 4. Check out my boy J-Mess's listings. Bid him up, bid him up, bid him up.
When you hike as far away from it all as you possibly can, and find the craziest sky you've ever seen, and the din and hum of technology fall away and are replaced by the sounds of bugs, birds, life. That's pure gold.
Northwestern. Ohio State. It's the Big Ten Championship presented by Discover. Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure.
Eagles have some injury problems in the secondary. We showed you Darius Slay went off. Rodney McLeod got hurt, too, on a blitz. He grabbed his knee. He did walk off, but they've got a bunch of backups on the field right now.
Good to hear, Edgar. How's your weekend going, man?
Smelling the end zone and down inside the 5. So Slay came on the tackle, Darryl. What happened to McLeod?
Yeah, here's Rodney McLeod right here. He's coming on a blitz, and these are the scary ones for me. It's non-contact, right? He goes to elevate to make an impact on the throw by Taysom Hill, and you can see him grab for that knee. So those are the ones that concern me the most when it's non-contact and the reaction of the player, and it looked pretty serious by Rodney McLeod there, and he stayed down for a while. Had a lot of people around him from the Eagles organization.
Little pitch, Kamara trying to get to the edge, gets a block, and he'll walk in for the touchdown. And a much-needed drive by the Saints as they get on the board.
Good smart play by Adam Troutman, not a block in the back, kind of a little screen as Kayvon Wallace comes up in support. They were able to out-leverage Derek Barnett right away on just a little quick flip. So watch 82, he's going to loop out here, but watch how smart he is versus 42. He misses him there, and there it kind of comes in and screens him right there. Good job not getting the penalty called, because you know that Alvin Kamara is going to be able to get into the end zone.
His 10th touchdown rushing of the year, and a much-needed drive for New Orleans, their opening possession of the second half. extra point is up and good. 10-play, 65-yard drive, and it's only a 10-point game. And now this from State Farm.
So, Jake from State Farm, you're saying you don't have to look like me to get the Patrick price?
No. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Man, he'll grow back, I promise. I can't believe I did this. At least you got the Patrick price. My bad.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Taysom Hill and the Saints are on the board. Look, they've been in deficits this year. They were down 17 against the Chargers, came back to win that game in overtime. And we have another injury for Philadelphia. It's Sean Bradley who is down. And they tend to the backup linebacker right now. Take an injury timeout. 10-point lead for the Eagles.
Tonight, I'll be eating a falafel wrap with sweet potato fries.
Thanks. Splitsy?
Oh, you meant the food, didn't you?
After everything our walls have been through the past few months, they deserve it.
Wow! You gotta see the stats on that one! I get the handoff, and with 4 defenders that close, chance of punching it in TD, 40%! So I accelerate a lot. Defender distance, decimals. My only out, zero gravity, 6 points. Best flip and play of the season. Next Gen Stats powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is how.
Windows open, I'm yelling unity. Side by side with my community.
Oh, man.
Let's have a jubilee.
Guys, please, let's fill this thing quickly. Let's get this thing out the way. I'm off for the next 2 days. Giving that camera the Rona.
And so we got ourselves a game. 17-7 Eagles. Saints get on the board. Well, when the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts, surprisingly in the second round, Howie Roseman on the draft. Well, for better or worse, which quarterback developers? We want to be a quarterback factory. Howie, the executive VP of football operations. It's an interesting choice of words.
It is, because to me that means that, you know, that's the end product of the factory, right? You want to be able to develop here, and you know, we'll throw out an analogy there for all you car buffs and see if this makes a little bit of sense.
There's a lot to delve into with that, right? I mean, with this factory of the Eagles, they had Wentz MVP numbers in 2017, as you mentioned. Then he got hurt, and then the factory pulled up Nick Foles, who won the Super Bowl MVP. Wentz got hurt again the next year, so Foles comes in again, 4 straight wins, run to the playoffs, but they lost to New Orleans. And Foles leaves, and then so what happens next? Well, Carson Wentz, that factory producing 4 wins and a playoff appearance, but then unfortunately got hurt very early on in the playoff game against Seattle, and now Jalen Hurts off the production line.
Yeah, and you know, to me, you don't want to be considered a factory, because that means you're producing, you know, something. You want to make it better, right? So, you know, we'll go back to 1965 in Le Mans, and Ford built the GT.
All right, so we got Freak and Raul down for 1 each.
Right? So they call Carroll Shelby. Carroll Shelby takes something that came from the factory and turns it into like one of the greatest cars ever. You know, that's what you want to be when you're talking about your quarterback. In 1966, they go out and win Le Mans. So you want that quarterback to come in here, but you want him to get better and better and better every season. You want to be the developer of it. And that's, you've also got to have the room. I think people undervalue how important the quarterback room is as a whole, and making sure you have the right people around your starter that are supportive. And there's a couple of guys out there that have been outstanding at that around the league. Sean Hill, Drew Stanton, Josh McCown. I mean, these are guys, that's who they are. They're the
question for all of you out there. Can I use a credit card with, like, if I make a PayPal account today, would I be able to use that account today? Like, would I be able to start, like, making purchases? So I can put it with my...
An MVP candidate, or is he the guy from 2020 who's really struggled and regressed in a lot of different areas? And I'll go back to 2017 when I had an opportunity to do an Eagles game. I think he really misses Frank Reich more than a lot of people want to admit. I think that there was a bond and a connection there based on their strong Christian faith that took them beyond coach-teammate relationship.
Here's Hurts, though. Nice play and a first down for Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia. The run game has been effective on 3rd and 4th down.
So that to me is one of the ones that's going to be hard, because I just think the departure of Frank Reich and that relationship that Carson Wentz has played a bigger role than a lot of people think. It's amazing the connection that offensive coordinators and quarterbacks have. Troy Aikman and Norv Turner are still great friends to this day. They had such a unique relationship, and you get to watch that and watch it develop. He presented Troy at the Hall of Fame. They are good friends. They went beyond the coach-player relationship.
Here's Hurts on 1st down, looking to throw, and completes it to Ward, who's out near the 45. I think, look, it was a controversial pick because Eagles fans wanted them to get somebody else of a different position, right? What the Eagles didn't expect was for Wentz and the team to regress, to create now this controversy.
Yeah, and you never anticipate what they've had to face in their offensive line. You never anticipate some of the challenges that have presented themselves here in 2020. But the one thing I don't think anybody thought they would see is a Carson Wentz that wasn't familiar to him in crunch time and decision-making, pocket awareness, and knowing when a play is over and knowing when there's an opportunity to extend.
On the run here, and it's going to be another 1st down. Miles Sanders. And so Miles Sanders will go over 100 yards. That'll break the Saints' streak of 55 consecutive games without allowing a 100-yard rusher. And there you go. Pretty unbelievable. Sanders much more involved today. 11 carries. Of course, had the 82-yard touchdown run. The 3 catches as well. Here's Hurts on the run, knocked away, nicely done. Marshawn Lattimore all over Goddard. I think, Darryl, the final piece to all this conversation, obviously they're hoping Wentz can come back and look, they had a lot of money invested in, right? Can he find that form? But at this point now, looking for a spark, but don't they, I don't know, aren't you curious now to see what Hurts is?
Doug Peterson didn't commit to anything during the course of the week. He, in my opinion, he left it 1 week at a time. To me, he's got a big decision to make now, because Jalen Hurts, if he continues to play this way, has earned the opportunity for another chance next week.
2nd down, they swing on Sanders again, has some room, and he's going to work his way down to about the 43. And to bring up a manageable 3rd down.
And again, we've talked about just everything else around Jalen Hurts. He told us, listen, if I go out there and play well, that doesn't matter. Everybody else has to do their job. This is the greatest team.
Well, J-Mess, I hope you have some extra base cards laying around so you can get yourself a nice fire going.
During the course of the season. That has happened today. We've seen it on multiple occasions. We've seen plays being made and things happening that we haven't seen watching the Eagles on film getting ready for this game.
3rd down and 4. Saints blitz. It's a run. Hurts following a block is going to be a little short. I'm talking a half a yard.
130th spot for this filler, so regardless of what team or combo you end up with, technically not losing any money.
Because we talked about it on that opening series when they brought a little bit of pressure. They're giving some different looks to Jalen Hurts now. Dennis Allen is is not going to allow him to sit back in that pocket with just 4 guys. You can see everybody walked up right there. 56, 58, they're walked up into the line of scrimmage. So do a little bit of a run play. Get an offensive lineman out front, see if you can get that yardage.
Eagles going for the 4th time on 4th down today.
And Hurts will not get there. He is completely stacked up. The Saints were ready.
Look at this. 3 big bodies right there. And Jalen Hurts has just got to move quicker, right? He's kind of hiding in there, expects that push, and now he's going to slide off to the left. But Quan Alexander, 58, is the guy who makes the play.
So
the Saints come marching in.
First they score, and then a 4th down stand, and now it's their football, down by 10.
Welcome to Burger King. What can I get for you tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to do the 2 for $5.
I just do that when I get bored.
Share the joy this holiday with the Whopper and 2 for $5 deal. Your way better.
Protect it today. Enjoy it for years. With Walmart Protection Plans by Allstate.
This holiday, put iPhone 12 on the 5G America's been waiting for.
This new iPhone plus brand new 5G is incredible.
Switch now and get iPhone 12 Pro Max on us. Unlimited plans start at just $35. This is 5G from America's most reliable network.
Who could have known that extra love could add extra pounds? That all those accidents could have a medical explanation? Or that the smallest changes could make the biggest impact? You did. And so did we. That's why Hills always starts with the pet's biology to anticipate their ever-changing nutritional needs for differences you can see, feel, and trust. So you're always a step ahead. This is Nest Audio from Google. Just someone who wants to bring a little bounce to their house.
Hey Google, play this on all my speakers.
It's the Google Whole Home Funkifier. Introducing Nest Audio from Google.
Download the Fox Super 6 app. It's free to play. Answer 6 questions by 5 p.m. Eastern this Thursday to win $25,000 of Terry's money.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5 deal through wideband.
Number 97, Malcolm Roach. Watch him. He's lined up right on Jason Kelsey. It's like 2 Rams out in the wild. Headbutt right there. He drives Jason Kelsey back. That's why Jalen Hurts couldn't get off and get enough yardage for the first down.
Down New Orleans.
Scott taking the Nationals in Super 3. So that's a team gone.
Yeah, Kevin, here's the latest on the Eagles secondary. Spate of injuries.
All right, so
Quarterback Darius Slay is out with a head injury.
gonna have to try something different.
Avante Maddox is out with a knee injury. And a knee injury has also knocked safety Rodney McLeod out of the game. That's 3 starters for the Eagles secondary out of action for the remainder.
Wow, and they had 3 reserves already crossed out coming into today. They are thin. Hill looking to take advantage. Can't find anyone. And now he's going to throw it away. So a good job by those reserves. It looks like the Eagles are doing here is Jalen Mills, who remember is a former corner. He's out on some corner routes now. They brought in Kayvon Wallace, and there's Mills, 21, but they've got to piece it together.
Yeah, and as well as they played up until this point, boy, a lot just shifted onto that front for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Those 4 down guys have got to be able to play well down the stretch, because you can't let Taysom Hill sit back there and scan coverage and try to find the receiver. You've got to speed up his clock.
Hill standing in over the middle. There's Michael Thomas running free for a first down, and that's the other problem. They had Slay on Thomas, Slay out, and Thomas delivers for 22.
See if they get into a little bit of tempo right here as well. That's the best throw we've seen from Taysom Hill during the course of the game today. On target, the opportunity for Michael Thomas to run after the catch.
Longest play of the day for New Orleans. Thomas now up to 7 catches, 74 yards. And a fake to Kamara. Hill sets up, going deep, looking for Sanders. He has got it!
Wow.
Touchdown! The bomb to Emmanuel Sanders, 37 yards.
Here come the Saints.
Love the play call. There's Kevon Seymour. He's one of the guys that's been forced into the lineup, playing heavy outside leverage. There's nobody in the middle of the field to help out. And a nice throw by Taysom Hill for the touchdown.
That was a terrific, maybe even early contact. And Sanders still held on. Look at that.
Wow. One-handed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots.
But Sanders just outstanding. And the Saints have come back in this game. Remember, you brought it up for the half. That field goal, 22-yard field goal, the Eagles missed, would have made it 20-0. Just one of those little things. And they score on the opening drive for them. They get a stop on 4th down and a quick strike here. Took just a minute and 20.
All right, so this filler's dead.
And now it's a 3-point game.
There's going to be a different amount now, different combos and stuff.
Not just the 3 points, but just you know your margin for error today is really reduced, and everything is critical. And just
What's up, Don? I'm doing okay, man. Can't complain. How are you? You know, wish the Dolphins won. That would make my day a whole lot better. Hopefully the Steelers beat the Bills. You know, that'll make me happy.
Yeah, let's go down here. Here's Emmanuel Sanders, Kevon Seymour right there. But what happens?
Also trying to get this Bowman Draft Super done here tonight. I came up with a 6-spot draft filler here, so you get to pick your team according to your spot in the draft. And here are the combos. We got Rockies and the Reds by themselves, Yankees as well. We have the Cardinals-Phillies combo, Braves-Red Sox combo, Angels-White Sox combo. 6 spots total at 150 a spot. You get a random team or a combo team, and you get to pick them, better yet.
And the longest play of the year for Emmanuel Sanders, 37 yards away. His 4th touchdown catch of the year.
Watching the Saints-Eagles game right now.
It's a 3-point game. Momentum has completely changed. And they'll start from their own 25. So in this NFC East, which saw Arizona dominate the Giants earlier.
Having a horrible day in fantasy. Looking like I will lose in 2 leagues and may lose, but still. Oh, okay. At least you got into the playoffs in the 3rd. You know, lucky 3s.
People felt it was going to be like this. You know, there was just nobody that was going to separate. And it's the injuries for Philadelphia. I think we all felt that they had the best shot because Dallas, New York, and Washington all had major changes with new staffs coming in. And there was some consistency with Philadelphia. But then the injury bug hit them. And it's just been a struggle. And you can see the schedule on the way out. Going to be some big divisional games down the stretch.
And now if Washington wins today, they'll be in sole possession of 1st place. If they can hold on. Long way to go in all these games. Hurts pressure it away from Malcolm Jenkins. Has to throw it away. So now Dennis Allen dialing up the pressure. And it's working in this 2nd half.
Yeah, it really is. And the one that's really making an impact right now is Malcolm Jenkins. They're coming from the secondary. He's got such a really good feel for what's going on. He's walking up. He's reading things. He comes clean virtually every time. Watch 27. He hesitates. I mean, when we've seen Malcolm Jenkins step up to put pressure on, he's come unblocked all the way to Jalen Hurts.
I'm not sure how, considering he's been a really good blitzer for his entire career.
We talked about it earlier today. How does Rob Gronkowski catch touchdown passes on the goal line? How does Malcolm Jenkins not get blocked in a blitz situation?
Keeps happening. 4-man rush this time. Hurts far side of the field. Goddard.
Any given Sunday, shit, my Dolphins almost beat the Chiefs. Almost.
You want to talk about a huge snap in this football game. Here it is right here. They have to convert.
4 spots left in the filler.
Go a little tempo here. No huddle. Try to catch the Saints. Hurts. In trouble looking, just going to take it himself and get it. So they go no huddle. Hurts just going to take it himself, and they convert.
The good thing there is you don't allow the Saints to get into a pressure look. Now, they're going to have an automatic if they want it. They can get that call done real quick, and they'll have some things that they can just jump into very quickly. But that was nice, changing the tempo on a very critical snap to get a new set of downs.
Jalen Hurts today, 98 yards rushing, 153 yards passing, and a touchdown in his debut. There you go. Boston Scott has the carry. And Scott's going to pick up 3 off the right side as we wind down the final minute of this third quarter.
And that's been the confusing thing for me is, the last
the hell was that?
commitment to the run by the Philadelphia Eagles. And you look at who they have in the backfield and what their yards per carry is. This is a team that can run the ball effectively. When you talk about Miles Sanders and Boston Scott.
See if they go to it more in the fourth quarter. The Saints were once down 17. Not anymore. 2-touchdown third. It's a 3-point Philly lead through 3. Back in a moment.
They don't care nothing about me. All they want
is the cuckoo. Probably.
I know how to play real music. Everybody can't play like I do.
what you all say don't count with me. But if they want to call me the mother of blues, that's all right with me.
This is Kat. My daughter is 39 and single. To me, here's the thing. I love my life. Lion the Alice in Call Me Kat premieres Sunday, January 3rd on Fox.
The holidays are a time for giving.
To your friends, your family,
To your teachers.
in that spirit of giving, Chevy's proud to give our employee discount to everyone. The Chevy price you pay
Is what we pay. Not a cent more.
because giving and giving back.
Alright, still 4 spots left in this filler. Full case of Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. Everyone gets to pick their team or combo team for $140 a spot. Teams and combos on the screen. We got Rockies, Cardinals and Phillies, Reds, Braves and Red Sox, Angels and White Sox, and the Yankees. Regardless of what team or combo you end up with at $140 a spot, technically not losing any money.
The Acura Season of Performance event is on now. Don't miss it. Owners of select competitive vehicles can use the 2020 Acura MDX for $379 a month.
Every year, we set out to do one thing. Help the world believe in holiday magic. And this year was harder than ever. And yet, somehow, you all found a way to pull it off. It's not about the toys or the ornaments, but about coming together.
Santa, you're on mute.
Just wanted to say thanks. Thanks for believing.
The NFL on Fox is brought to you by AutoNation. Drive.
Great shot of Philadelphia. It's been a fun game. Jalen Hurts' starting debut for the Eagles. The Saints have won 9 in a row. And Philly jumped out 17 points in the second quarter, take the lead at the half, 17-0. But the Saints have dominated the third quarter. A couple of touchdowns and a big defensive stand on 4th down. And so here we are, 15 minutes to play. And with Green Bay leading the Lions, Saints have to have this game to maintain that lead for the #1 overall seed. Eagles trying to win to somehow stay in the race in the NFC East. Second down. Hurts. Short gain. It'll bring up 3rd down. The last 3 games, the Saints defense has allowed just 231 yards per game. The Eagles today have 359 yards. And now a 3rd and 4. Showing blitz. They back off, and Hurts coming near side.
Ooh.
Almost intercepted. He tried to get it toward Gardner Johnson. Anticipated, was looking for the pick six, but it does stop the drive.
He's going to be so mad at himself. He does everything correct. Watch 22. He's going to backpedal. He breaks on the football, undercuts Greg Ward, has it right in his hands, and misses it.
Count the yards to the end zone for that one because there was nobody there. But the defense holds again, and the Eagles will punt it away. Line drive kick. Then Tommy Lee Lewis back. He lets it go, and it's down right around the 5. Just kind of plucked in there. Might have taken a divot on the ground on the punt. 54-yard punt and no return. Well, it's considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. Recognizes NFL players who not only exhibited excellence on the field, but those whose passion impact lives extends beyond the game. It's led them to leave a positive legacy in their communities. This year's nominee for the Saints is Demario Davis. And for the Eagles, it's Rodney McLeod. It takes all of us to make a difference. To learn more about this year's nominees, visit NFL.com/Man of the Year.
Yeah, two really good guys right there. There's Demario Davis, does a lot in the community down in New Orleans. And really Rodney McLeod saying how much of an impact Malcolm Jenkins had on him during his time here and really kind of inspired him. And he's been rewarded. And that really is a very meaningful award to the person who wins it. It really is the one that everybody in the NFL is trying to achieve.
Kudos to everyone nominated as Kamara has carried for nothing. Game break time. Let's check back in with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you, Kevin. Packers up 21-14 in Detroit. Aaron Rodgers drops back, finds Robert Tonyan for this 4-yard score. Rodgers' third passing touchdown of the day. Packers up 28-14. Okay.
All right, Saints fans obviously interested. Again, Green Bay beat New Orleans earlier. So if they were to win and the Saints were to lose, Packers would take over the #1 spot. And remember, the significance, there's only one bye this year. It's a new thing. 7 teams in. That bye is big. Here's Hill. Blitz coming. Sees it's going to dump it off. Troutman's got it. Looking for blocking. Has some. First down and then some. So they get it to Adam Troutman, the tight end. Beautifully designed to beat the blitz.
Yeah, a really good play design, but a really good job by the Philly defense, because I want you to see what Adam Troutman has in front of him when he catches his screen. Great job baiting him. He's got 4 guys out in front. There is only 2 defenders for the Eagles out there. Really nice hustle coming from the deep part of the backfield by Kevon Seymour to get up and make that play.
All right. I'm going to post on Facebook. Let's share that with the Facebook group. And let's put that on the Insta tweets as well.
Yeah, with everybody who's gone out of the lineman, it's going to be a huge challenge for Philadelphia on the back end to be able to slow these wide receivers down. The second half, they've kind of figured out exactly what they need to do. You talk about the Saints defense, they're bringing a lot more pressure, they're challenging that offensive line. You know, their familiarity in passing games and picking up blitzes, and now with the injuries, the secondary level, you expect to see Taysom Hill throwing the ball a little bit more here down the stretch.
They'll throw it here on the fake. It has it blocked initially. Now it breaks down as Barnett came. They get it to Smith. Breaks a tackle, and then a loose pouch. And what a play by Traquan Smith. It looked like he was going to lose yardage, but he broke the tackle of Roby Coleman, and he picks up 9.
A great job by Taysom Hill extending it. And watch Traquan Smith right here. I mean, Nikel Roby-Coleman has got him. Just stays up too high. Get down around those legs. Take away the engine.
Malik Jackson is down for Philadelphia. Already had a ton of injuries in this one. They take the injury timeout for us.
We love the new apartment.
The natural light is amazing.
Hardwood floors.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our renters and families.
Yeah, helping us save even more.
Oh my goodness. Whew. Raul saying, freak, whatever you went, I'll ship at no cost. Look at that, Rip City fam looking out.
helped Ronald McDonald House Charities keep families together for more than
I need to
40
heat this
years.
up.
In 2 days, Ted finally arrives on 4K and digital. Whoa. It's groundbreaking, a delirious ride. Wow. Tenet. Own it December 15th on 4K and digital. In theaters now.
It's oh so quiet and so peaceful until
Owners of select competitive vehicles can lease the all-new 2021 Acura TLX for $339 a month.
A snow day means a frozen afternoon. A galaxy far away gets closer to home. And a low price unlocks a high score.
Go to NFLshop.com and gear up. Our final 8 celebrities are all unmasked in the epic season finale. The winner is The Masked Singer 2-hour season finale Wednesday on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes will save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Still trying to fill this Bowman Super. 4 left. I did some social media there, so hopefully we can get the rest done. So let's go, people. Let's get this thing done ASAP. I might call it early tonight, guys. To be honest with you, I don't feel good. But I want to get as much done as I possibly can, because I'm off for the next 2 days. You know, that way we can get it sorted and shipped, you know, as quickly as possible.
16-7. Nick Mullins. Pass is intercepted by Cameron Curl and returns 76 yards for the score. Kevin?
Krista, thanks. We had it bail out there. Saints went quick. And an incompletion, but now another injury as Barnett is down for Philadelphia. By the way, for Washington, 2 defensive scores in that game. Chase Young had one too, I believe.
Kevin, I've never seen this before. I've never seen a rash of injuries during the course of a game the way that they have fit Philadelphia this afternoon. This is unbelievable. I mean, the secondary has lost 3 players. You just lost back-to-back defensive linemen.
Yeah, it's a 6th defensive player today.
It was the one thing that was working in their favor. Their offensive line has been decimated. They've had injuries on the offensive side of the ball. The defense has battled it at times, but not to the level that the offensive side has had to. But Jim Schwartz's group tonight, holy cow. It's just, I've never seen anything like this.
And you wonder if you're Jim Schwartz, you're like, okay, now what?
Well, you're holding your breath on every snap. You're gonna, I mean, I don't, your defensive line, you're going to lose your rotation there. You're going to have to adjust your personnel.
Still, it's Philly by 3. 11:16 to go. 7th play of the drive for the Saints. Pitch to Kamara. Tries to get to the edge.
Ooh, nice.
Kamara inside the 45. Boy, it looked like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he ran right through Jalen Mills.
Alvin Kamara wearing a freaking gold chain in a football game. That's how you know you got stupid money, where you can do shit like that. If somebody snatches your chain, like, oh, I don't care. I can stand to lose a few $1,000s, whatever.
So a 3rd down and 3. Blitz coming. Hill sees it, gets it to Kamara, who makes another miss and another, but this time he's wrapped up short. So it'll be a 4th down. They're not yet in field goal range.
think the situation with Philadelphia's defense, Sean Payton's going to feel pretty comfortable with a healthy offense out there that he can get this yardage, and it would be huge. It'd be important for him. He's leaving his offense out there on the field.
They were 2 of 3 on 4th down last week. They have not gone for it yet today. This would be a 4th and 2. And now a timeout is called. So the Saints will take a moment to talk it over, the first of the second half. Saturday, spot in the college football playoff, potentially up for grabs. Big Ten's best will battle for the conference crown. Number 14 Northwestern taking on Justin Fields and number 4 Ohio State. The Big Ten Championship presented by Discover. Big new kickoff pregame will start off on site from Indianapolis. And the Big Ten Championship game at noon.
4 spots left in this filler. For rock bottom at 140 a spot.
Which was the same play, by the way. That's Taysom Hill's numbers.
And it's a shift in your thought process as a play caller. There's injuries on the back end. We're going to get aggressive down the field, and you can see those stats paired up.
4th and 2. Hill on the move. Stops. Pressure coming. Hill is dropped. Ball is loose. It is picked up by the Eagles. Josh Sweat came through with the sack. And so even with the injury, Sweat comes off the bench with the strip sack and a big hold for the Eagles. They'll take over, and they're up 3 in the 4th.
Do what moves you.
The only way you beat 6-month aged cheddar toasted on the shell of the chalupa is to put it in this box. The $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box is back for a limited time, only at Taco Bell.
Now there's a new way Experian Boost can raise your credit scores.
Experian Boost has my back. It raised my credit score because I pay for streaming services.
Now, paying for Netflix, Hulu, and more can boost your credit scores. Download the Experian app now.
Why should your business go hybrid? As a coach, my offense is nowhere without a solid line.
Oh, nothing's wrong with the Apollo. Yeah, well, he was throwing up, but now he's good now. He's back to eating normal. Hasn't thrown up. He was hanging out with my cousins yesterday. My cousin had a birthday party yesterday. So my mom took Apollo over there, and he was playing with the kids and playing with their dog. So Apollo spent the entire time today just in bed. He's just super tired. He got super tired playing with everybody last night.
No problem. It's temperature balancing, so couples can sleep better.
But yeah, he's back to eating. He seems like he's back to normal. Hasn't thrown up.
It sure can.
You just gotta pay more attention to him when I take him outside for like a walk or to the backyard so that he can do his business and stuff.
Everything in Vegas is a gamble.
Hell's Kitchen Las Vegas, January 7th on Fox. Week 14 continues tonight on NBC and tomorrow on ESPN. Then Week 15 kicks off with Thursday Night Football in Las Vegas. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
The Eagles get a big stop on 4th down on the sack from Josh Sweat and the force.
Thank you for asking, man.
And on 4th and 2, they take over. And their lead, 9:49 to go from their own 47-yard line. Go back and show you what happened on that play after this. Hurts on the keeper. Jordan in pursuit. Gets a block and Hurts inside the 45. All right, Darryl, go back to that 4th down.
Yeah, it's kind of odd to me. It's kind of dash protection. The big thing I want you to watch is the backside here. You've got Teron Armstead and Josh Hill, who are going to be responsible for Josh Sweat. You got to step down as the offensive tackle, but then you pivot back out. You're moving the pocket a little bit. But look at this. I mean, it's 4-on-2 there. It's just an odd protection scheme. You had a quick go-to on the right side, and then you had Michael Thomas coming on the backside, who was going to come over.
Washington's football team bringing the D.
Poorly protected on the backside by the
2 defensive touchdowns today. Who are they playing?
So he and Sanders over 100 yards as Hurts stands in, delivers on time. It's Ward who's got the catch. Down to the 30. And a 14-yard gain for Greg Ward.
Oh, they're playing the Niners and Arizona.
Earlier in this second half that has kind of disrupted the Philadelphia offense. And
Wait, they're playing the Niners in Arizona.
Jalen Hurts in the pocket to
what?
Ward in the middle of the field.
We told you that Hurts was a 70% pass.
They're playing in the Cardinals' house?
He's made some good throws from the pocket today, and as you see, over 100 yards rushing, and it's his first career start. Not bad. And a little flip coming on the backside. Rager has it. Looking for some blocks. Rager has some room all the way down near the 10.
Ah, they got kicked out of... Okay. Huh, I didn't know that.
He's got a couple catches today. He gets a carry there, and Philadelphia will be at the 11 with a first down after a gain of 25.
Yeah, nice blocking downfield. Miles Sanders on the fake right there. Gets inside Trey Hendrickson and becomes a blocker down the field. He's going to get the kick out on the safety coming across right there. A nice block on Marshawn Lattimore. Get some extra yards for Jalen Rager.
Sanders has it inside the 5, but he's taken down there. Sanders has 8 yards, so the Eagles can get a first down here.
That looks similar to the long touchdown run that Miles Sanders had earlier in the game. So that play right there where they're getting Zach Ertz up into the secondary right away. That time, Miles Sanders back to the inside as opposed to getting off to the edge and down the sideline. That's the story of the game. Saints defense #1 in the league coming into today. They hadn't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 55 games. They've allowed 2 today. They gave Sanders 7, so it's 2nd and 3. Hurts. Fisher in trouble now. Goes back across the grain. There's a penalty in the end zone. Jeffrey was working against Lattimore, and so we'll see. And we had another one thrown later, so I don't know if they're seeing the same thing, if we've got the officials seeing the same thing, or we got another one. We've got 2.
It's the last case of Super Jumbo. Probably not going to get any more this year, so let's get it cracking tonight. Or we're going to have to wait until Wednesday to do it, because I'm off for the next 2 days.
Defense number 20, penalty decline. Holding. Defense number 23. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
So both of their corners held on that play.
Well, it is one of the things that Doug Peterson talked to us about, and they're very aggressive in the secondary for the New Orleans Saints. They were hoping to get some defensive pass interference, some illegal contact, some defensive holding, and they've gotten that a couple of times this afternoon.
1st and goal. Zach Ertz in motion, and more movement. We haven't seen that today. Kidding.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 97. Half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
Yes, it is, freak. I thought you were going to pick up a few teams. That's what you said last night.
And so for the Saints, their 7th penalty of the day. That's one thing for New Orleans, for as good as a team as they are in the bottom 3rd in the league in penalties. And so we'll try it again. 1st and goal, Philadelphia. No, we won't try it again.
You actually can't score a touchdown with just penalties, right? You actually have to carry the ball across the goal line.
Yeah.
All-star. Offense. Number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Anything you can do, I can do worse.
Of course, the Saints only gave up a yard. Philadelphia moves back 5. All right, so I think we're going to run a play. 1st down and goal from the 6. And Sanders powering near the goal line. He's inside 1 and taken down there. He's got 5 more.
nice job. A lot of their good runs have come from that left side. Again, just a zone read, getting man on man, holding the end a little bit. Marcus Davenport squeezes it a little bit.
Try to get it there, down at the 1. 2nd and goal. Sanders, he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Vintage for 1, 3 left.
Just getting the big guys in front and really kind of getting them shoulder to shoulder and just getting a lot of push. Kind of that guard center guard area just all converging on one point, and Miles Sanders gets right in behind him.
Look at Mike Trout. He's ecstatic for at least his cardboard twin. And so Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the day.
We're halfway through on the filler. At 140 a spot, you get to get a random team or a combo team.
Defensive play, Sweat with a sack in the strip on 4th down. They took over, they ran it down the field. They gave it to Rager. They gave it to Sanders. They sent it into the end zone, back up to a 10-point game.
Let's deck the halls over video calls with sweatpants, houseplants, and a 3 p.m. happy dance with pizza buying and reindeer flying and just a little joyful crying with all your family and all your friends. First bites and happy ends. It's all essential in every way, and together it makes a holiday. Let's end the year with what matters.
For some of us, our daily journey is a short one. Save 50% when you pay per mile with Allstate. Pay less when you drive less. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
Tremfya helps adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis uncover clearer skin that can last. In fact, Tremfya was proven superior to Humira in providing significantly clearer skin.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Tremfya. Uncover clearer skin that can last. Janssen can help you explore cost support options.
Five bread splits for my triple treat. 3 layers deep, 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat, and a pizza plus another pizza. The triple treat box, only from Pizza Hut.
Eagles up by 10. There's their owner, Jeffrey Lurie, who does a terrific job with their Autism Foundation, serving to provide autism-friendly environments and events while working to educate, fundraise, and create awareness for ASD. And then down the road, Autism Delaware, obviously important too to our Fox family. Our director, Artie Kemper, does a great job with that. We praise them for their work with adults and children on the spectrum as well.
Haven't you ever done anything you had to do?
And for Jalen Hurts, that was a pretty big drive after the 4th down defensive stand, right? Kind of a moment of truth for him and a big point, and obviously the run game a part of it, but kind of like the confidence.
Well, just giving the offense an opportunity with some good field position. They had the interception in the first half, and that gave them a short field, actually, in Saints territory. And that 4th down play was the strip sack fumble caused by Josh Sweat. And now, even coming into this game, only 16 of 139 drives started at their own 40 or beyond. They have always been working on long fields. Tonight, they've got a couple shorter ones.
Pressure on Hill, sees it, and trying to get it Kamara and it's incomplete. Big-time pressure from Hargrave that time. We've got another game break. Back to Carissa Thompson.
Thank you, Kevin. Lions trailing 28-14. Matthew Stafford hands it off to Kerryon Johnson, who scores from 2 yards out. Cutting the Packers' lead to 7, but Green Bay is starting to threaten. Kelvin?
Back and forth. Lions are playing inspired, though, since Darrell Bevell took over. Not sure how that game's going to turn out, but he's trying to become the permanent head coach there. 2nd and 10, New Orleans. Still a lot of time left. 6:18 to go, down by 10. Four-man rush. Hill right over the middle. Thomas has the catch, and he's also got a first down.
Again, it's going to be up to that defensive line. They made the big play on the 4th down with the caused fumble, the forced fumble, but with all those injuries on the back end, they cannot allow Taysom Hill to be in that pocket and hold the football and let these route combinations develop down the field.
Thomas now 8 catches, 84 yards. Taysom Hill coming near side and way overthrown. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll be a 2nd down. Darrell, the interesting thing is while the Eagles are trying to figure out, Wentz, Jalen Hurts, obviously Drew Brees are hoping they get him back maybe next week, but they're thinking about Taysom Hill. Is he their guy post Brees? So they've got decisions to make too.
They really do. And we had the first start, and it was an interesting response by Sean Payton when, hey, does this kind of speed up the process of finding the next guy to replace Drew Brees? And he said, I think he's already in the building right now.
There you go. And he's played well, obviously 3-0 during the stretch as Kamara has the catch. Bring up a 3rd down and short. It really is amazing, though, because, you're looking past Drew Brees, but you think about Peyton, what he has done. Really, he and Brees and Mickey Loomis putting the Saints team and turning them into one of the greatest teams in the NFL year in and year out. And when you lose your starting quarterback, there's not a lot of teams that would go 8-0 in the last 2 years when you lose a Hall of Famer like they have done. But trailing by 10 here with just over 5 minutes to go. Hill on the keeper, got a first down, and that's some shifty moves from Taysom Hill into Philadelphia territory to the 45.
And that's the play that I'm thinking on the 4th down last series.
Still no changes in the store.
Quarterback runs.
Still 3 spots left in the filler. At 140 a spot, regardless of what team or combo you end up with, technically not losing any money. And you get to pick your team or combo too in this filler. It's a draft filler.
4th down, and they didn't go to Taysom Hill with the football in his hands.
It's only his 4th carry today, Darrell. 23 yards. Gets it out to Kamara in the flat. Alvin Kamara is going to pick up a couple. So Sean Payton talking about what this franchise was before he got here. Look at what they've been since he's been here.
I think it was amazing when we were talking to him, and he said, the opportunity to take his team up to Canton for the Hall of Fame game in 2007, and they're there, and I couldn't believe this. I had to go look it up. There was not one Saints player in the Hall of Fame when they were there in 2007, and he said, if we all focus and do what we want to do, we'll start getting our players into this, and we'll also have some of the guys who played through this tenure that will be viable candidates for the Hall of Fame.
Hill gets out of pressure. A lot of room to run. If he takes it, he will. Taysom Hill, first down. Inside the 35, he's down to the 33, but time a factor here. 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, well, you've got a 2-possession lead by Philadelphia, so they've got to be aware of the time. So
Vinny Curry had his hands on him, couldn't bring him down. Hill is such a big, strong guy. He got the ball at 6 minutes and 22 seconds left. On the fake. Sweat coming with pressure, and he got him again. The 2nd sack of the day for Josh Sweat.
Looks like the Eagles might beat the Saints here.
you got to be aware of his quickness, and right there, he kind of gives you that speed to power transition and really just gets underthrown Armstead's pad level and just pushes him back and then gets on to Taysom Hill.
Hill, long way to go. Outside throws and is complete to
Well, Richard, I actually have one in the store. I got some personal boxes of Illusions football. I got pack randoms of Illusions football. And I got some prison football first off the line. $2 PYTs, teams on the screen. But dude, Bowman Draft came out on Wednesday, and that's really what we've been crushing through. You know, Bowman is kind of a big deal.
And then go out and force a stop and get one more opportunity to see if they can tie it with a touchdown.
So Sweat go off injured for the Eagles. He's had the 2 sacks. Hill.
How are you doing, my man?
Hargrave has his second of the day and the 5th sack for Philadelphia.
And how about this secondary? All the injuries and all the new guys that have been pressed into service, this is a coverage sack. You know, the 4th down or not there, he's scrambling around. There's great effort by the front. Oh, Javon Hargrave almost gets that one loose, too.
And so with all that, with a couple of sacks and no sense of urgency, we get the 2-minute warning. Eagles up by 10.
Not much, Richard. Trying to break some Bowman drafts, like I said. Or anything, really. How are you?
So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage.
That's how you do it right.
USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Smokey down for one. What's up, Smokey? Not much, man. Hanging out. How are you doing?
The Whopper, the 2 for $5 deal. Your way, way better.
I had to bring my little brother to the old on campus.
Don't have to do this on our own.
Everyone's family here.
I can't let him down.
Disney Safety, rated PG, now streaming.
This is the new Google Pixel 5 with the Titan M security chip. For someone who
Excuse me.
doesn't surround with security,
I don't want to surround.
it's the super safe stuff secure. The 5G Google Pixels. From $5.99. These are the new 5G Google Pixels with all-day battery. For someone who has things...
Not yet. Well, I may have, Richard. I don't know. I came to work today a little bit earlier than I usually would. So maybe I have a package waiting for me at home? I don't know.
Will painting your wall in team colors help your team win? Of course it would. Why would you even ask that?
Until we can be together again in the life artois.
911, what's your emergency?
Still packing?
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Mix and match your favorites for just $5.
The Eagles have 5 sacks, but curiously, you know, with 3:40 left until the 2-minute warning, the Saints ran 3 plays. Like, no sense of urgency there. And now you've hit the 2-minute warning, and that last sack puts them pretty much on the edge of field goal range. And this would be a 57-yard attempt because it's 4th and 16, and they need it. They're down 2 scores.
You got it, Smokey.
So first, they got
Yeah, dude. Shipping's packing up is the worst. Especially all the little shit. Oh my god, so annoying.
No good. And so that sack by Hargrave essentially does it. 57-yarder, no good. Eagles by 10. Football with a minute 55 to go.
What a great performance.
What up, Drew? Well, I hope the Steelers win. Because the Dolphins lost today, so you know, still trying to win that division title. So a Bills loss would help. What'd you do, Richard? Oh, you mean the package you sent? Yeah, it probably got there. Like I said, I came to work early today, so I may have got a package. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I get home. Thank you, man.
The Saints could still get the ball back with about 49
Yeah, Devontae Parker's been dealing with injuries basically his entire career.
This week, Derek Carr and the Raiders fighting for a shot at the playoffs, but Justin Herbert and the Chargers, who won today over the Falcons, they're looking for the upset.
Last 2 seasons he's been fine, but shit happens, Drew. It is what it is.
Streaming on Prime Video. So with this result here, barring a miracle, the Packers are up 10 on the Lions with under 2 minutes to go. That means that Green Bay is going to vault into the #1 overall seed in the NFC. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and it was something, one of the reasons why there was not a lot of celebration by the New Orleans Saints last weekend when they clinched the playoff spot, because they have bigger things in store in their minds. And one of the big things that they wanted to focus on was maintaining the ability to hold that #1 seed. And boy, if they let this opportunity slip through their fingers here today, that's going to hurt them down the stretch.
Saints have Kansas City next week, hoping to get Breeze back for that one, but we'll see. As Hurts looking to just keep it on the ground, and Saints say the ball is out. Saints saying they have it. Let's uncover the pile.
It's definitely out. The Saints had 3 players there.
And they do have it. Wow. So all they had to do was run out the clock, and Hurts with the fumble, and that's why.
Oh, they punched the ball. Man, Jalen Hurts needs to learn how to go down. Fumbling the ball there. That's not a good play, Rook.
I struggled my rookie year with ball security in the NFL. The way that these guys attack it, and this was back in the late 80s, early 90s, and they're so much better at it today. Young guys they have no idea how good they are at this level at punching the football out.
So 1:42 to go, 1 timeout. You're down 10 if you're New Orleans. Taysom Hill has all day, just going to fire it, going deep for Smith, who's got the catch. And he's out of bounds inside the 20. They're going to mark it actually right at the 20-yard line. 31-yard gain, and the clock stops.
Well, some of those guys we talked about is Kayvon Wallace, Kevon Seymour, corner safety combination, giving that little window for Taysom Hill to fit that ball in.
Still life for the Saints after the Hurts fumble. Low snap. Hill gets it. Pressure, feels it, floating it for the end zone. Oh, he had Sanders, and he missed him. He was wide open.
Oh.
Let me see, Rich.
And then breaking out to the corner, and the Kelroby Coleman turns them.
Oh, snaps.
Kevon Seymour.
All right, I have let me get the boxes. I got them numbered so you can pick a number, Richard. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Golden opportunity. Second and 10. Hill looking, going end zone for Cook. Oh, what a catch for the touchdown! Jared Cook ripped it away from Alex Singleton.
This is a great job by Jared Cook because Alex Singleton puts himself in good position. It's a double move. Stutter out and then up. He doesn't bite on it at all. Plays it smart, but just doesn't get his head around, and Jared Cook steals it from him. Great job reaching back. Strong hands at the point of the catch.
Thank you, Richard. So I have numbers 1, 2, 7, and 8 to choose from. 1, 2, 7, 8.
He puts it through. So, Saints with 1 timeout. They're obviously
And 2 spots left in this Bowman draft filler.
even still in the game is incredible.
What a response by Taysom.
All right, here we go. Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Uncle Jesse. Gonna get personal with a box of Illusions football for my boy, Richard. All right, Rich. Like I said, I got 4 numbers to choose from. 1, 2, 7, and 8. Choose a number, and the box shall be yours. Richard. Are you there, Richard? Richard, come out to play. Oh, there you are. The number 2. Alright, so here's the box. And as always, good luck, Richard. Thank you, Isaac. Alright. Richard, what are you looking to get out of this? What autographs, what names are you looking for? Let's see if we can speak them into existence. Yeah, I think Richard's behind the live stream. I'm getting chats coming in late. Alright, I picked box number 2. So here we go. J.K. Dobbins, rookie. Van Jefferson to 99. Rams RPA. Cam Akers would have been awesome. John Elway Broncos. Nothing else there. Richard, can you hear me at all? Like, I think you're behind the stream, but can send me a message when you hear me shout you out. Prescott to 199. Allen Bills insert. That's number 299. Okay, so you are behind a little bit, Richard. I just had to confirm that. So you're behind like about a minute or 2. No problem, Raul. Chase Young, Redskins insert. If anything, I can refund you. No biggie. I appreciate your confidence in your belief in the filler. I'll get it done. Duvernay rookie. Matt Ryan, $4.99. Nick Bosa, Shining Star. Andy Golden, Redskins rookie. Michael Pittman Jr. Colts rookie. Edwards-Helaire Chiefs to $3.99. Give me a second. Zach Moss rookie. Saquon Barkley $4.99. Giants. Got Joe Montana numbered to $149. Nice. Need a big hit, big rookie autograph. DeAndre Swift, that might be it right there. Yeah, J-Miss. Josh Jacobs and Shining Stars. Redemption. Jason Kinlaw. Javon Kinlaw. I think that's a Niner? I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with that name. 3 packs left. I think all we're missing now is the relic. Hopefully a nice 101 relic. A.J. Dillon, $3.99. Packers rookie. Joe Thomas Brown's insert. There's the relic. Chanel Jr. Jags. Mahomes Chiefs to $3.99. Ooh, a nice Claypool rookie base. It's okay. Would have been nicer if it was autographed. Saquon to $4.99. My homeboy. It's on the insert. Gurley and a Watt. Alright. Let's see what is the encased. A Herbert 101. Come on. A Tua! Nice. 5 of 25. That's nice. I mean, he couldn't keep the entire autograph on the sticker, but that's still a good card right there. I think that pays for the box at the least. At the least, you broke even. Probably made some money. Not bad. Came away on top at the end there. So let's see. Two relics. We got Young and Chenault Jr. Autograph RPA for Van Jefferson Rams. And the Kinlaw Rookie Signs Blue Redemption. And the 2 of 5 of 25 autograph. Very nice. There you go, Richard. Hope you like it, dude. Not bad at all.
3 takeaways.
At all.
And Chase Young, the most vocal on defense, according to his teammates, spoke big with his play. And a win by Washington puts them in first place alone in the NFC East.
This defense has been special, specifically in second halves. But that defensive front, when you talk to those guys up front, they believe
Claypool's just a base Claypool. Not numbered or anything.
Coming up on NBC, don't forget to tune in for Sunday Night Football.
There's good stuff in Illusions. You gotta get lucky, like with anything in life. But there's good stuff.
Who began the season as the starter, all the way to Alex Smith, the third quarterback, and his second quarter calf injury on that injured right leg brought Haskins back in, and the Washington defense has held on. Let's check in again with Carissa for a game break.
Thanks, Chris. So the Saints down by 3, onside kick. Eagles player touches it, then it looks like the Saints might have it, but in the end, Philly recovered. So Jalen Hurts gets the win in his first career start. Huge for him, and also keeps his team alive in the NFC East. Chris?
Thank you. And the Cowboys won in Cincinnati. So everybody in the NFC East putting up victories except the Giants, who were the hot team coming into the day and the leaders in the division. And not enough can be said about Ron Rivera and the job that he has done. His battle with cancer, watching Alex Smith, his inspirational comeback. And the two things he said he brought from Carolina, he wanted accountability with this team, and he wanted intense practices so that his team would deliver on Sunday.
And he's gotten that. He wanted them to reboot, to not become complacent and not just settle with what they were able to do Monday night against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he got the attention of this team, and they have come out here and they have performed.
30-yard timeout, Washington. A 30-second timeout.
So you can sit on the ball here. 49ers can't stop the clock. But I think Rivera, and that's what Chase Young was upset about. He wanted the offense to be able to run the clock out here and not have to punt it away. And the clock will continue to run, but you see the difference between the game clock. It's about an 8-second difference.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration with these 49ers, understanding that an opportunity has just about slipped through their hands.
Well, it's still been an amazing effort, considering that we've told you about the injuries, the most of any team on the injured list throughout the course of the season, the defending NFC champions.
And I think what my biggest takeaway out of all of this is you have not heard Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch or anyone on this 49ers organization complain about what they don't have, the lack of injuries.
First timeout, Washington. A 30-second timeout.
Or anyone that they don't have available to play. They have not made it an excuse. They have said, look, this is football. And we have to be able to overcome adverse situations. Yes, we have some oppositions that we have to overcome, but we have the roster, we have the depth to do it, and they just didn't get it done this afternoon.
Hoping to have some game time action before the season runs out from their starting quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, coming off the high ankle sprain, and also for George Kittle, their best player on offense. Pulling it away. Fair catch called for. 1 second showing on the clock. What a game
the number 2 overall pick in the draft, the rookie Chase Young at that. This entire defense, but they set the tone right away.
Right away, he came out and imposed his will. He did what you thought Robert Saleh and his defensive front wanted to do. Chase Young took it.
All right, well, listen, in case you all forgot, we still are down to 2 spots left for Bowman Draft Super number 3.
And a lot more than that from their own 25-yard line.
2 spots left to fill.
It'll be the Seahawks, then the Panthers. Ron Rivera going back to his coaching room.
Field for Russell Wilson, and this game was over really pretty early. You see Russell Wilson here in the pocket. It's 30-3, but another great throw by him in the red zone.
Yep, Seattle's offense was struggling. The FDA-approved remedy for that? Play the Jets. 40-3. It's cold, but it is true, unfortunately. The Jets fall again. We move on. Green Bay and Detroit. Aaron Rodgers entered Week 14, 36 TD passes. The love fest continues with Devontae Adams.
We were up in Green Bay. Mike Tirico and I, we saw this firsthand. This chemistry is just superb between Rodgers and Adams.
So Adams' 14th TD catch this season, tied the most in the NFL. Tyreek Hill, second quarter. Now it's Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling.
Another big, fast receiver that's finding his way with Aaron Rodgers. Back shoulder fade.
Rodgers started off 10 of 10, 134 yards, 2 TDs. Detroit tied up at 14 just before the half. Green Bay started the second half. Dominant play, 14-play, 90-yard drop. Capped off by Rodgers. He'll keep it, and he'll score.
Another part of his game that you can't overlook. That
Take a picture of this Tua.
Fourth quarter now. Packers keeping Lions territory. It's Rodgers. Robert Tonyan. 4-yard touchdown. Green Bay stretches their lead to 14. Rodgers, 9th game this season with 3 or 4 TDs, no interceptions. They win. We move on. Jalen Hurts in as starting quarterback for the Eagles. So from the sideline as the Eagles take on the Saints. Hurts to Alshon Jeffrey.
4th and 2. Put it in the perfect spot. We questioned whether he could throw the ball accurately. He did throughout today.
Later on, it's Taysom Hill in for Drew Brees. Look around the corner, but intercepted.
Yeah, well, if you thought who started their first game ever today, it looked like Taysom Hill at some point. And then it's 10-0, Liam, second half, the second quarter, and here we go. The dam breaks, a huge hole. Miles Sanders, long touchdown run.
We were wondering why Doug Peterson had called the timeout. Now we know. Hand the ball to Miles Sanders. Right. He's taking it to the house. So,
my God.
Hill, we're wondering if he could throw deep. Here it is, Emmanuel Sanders. What a grab.
Yeah, great grab by him. Play action.
Come on, fellas and ladies. Let's get this thing done. Guys, I really don't feel good. Like, I really want to get this Super Jumbo done and then call it a night. Like, I really don't feel well. Like, I'm probably gonna go to an urgent care clinic when I get out of here. I have a sore throat. It fucking sucks. Call me a little bitch. I don't care. I don't think so, Smokey, because I can still smell. I can still taste. I don't have a fever. I don't have a cold. But I do have a sore throat on one side of my throat. Like right here. Like it feels like this shit is like swollen. Like I got like a little ball there or something. So it hurts to swallow, it hurts to like, it sucks. Just a sucky, crappy feeling. I'm not like in excruciating pain or anything like that. Tonsillitis, what's that?
And we were both impressed by how much poise he had in the pocket as well. And you look at how he affects everyone, the defense, the offense, he makes everyone better. Jalen Hurts gave them a spark, Liam.
All right.
Yep, there you go. And it's the flu season right now, so.
Picture and the Packers, they clinched the NFC North, and now they are ahead of the Saints. Beat them head-to-head, so they are the #1 seed currently. This is
I've been drinking warm fluids to help.
Like we have a different team atop the NFC, at least in our minds every week. Is Green Bay really that team?
You know, my girlfriend told me to gargle warm salt water
Network's been very good too. I think the big
Right now, I'm sucking on a lozenge to help numb the throat a little bit.
One seed, them at home, and teams have to, I know there's no crowd, but the cold weather, if Drew Brees and company got to go up there in a 10-degree day, that's advantage Aaron Rodgers.
I'm definitely going to sleep with my CPAP machine tonight.
Yeah, not for fans at this point, but it's all
elements. Environment.
But yeah, it'll go away on its own. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with right now. Plus, with the whole COVID deal, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't exactly, you know, it's like you just said, I know you're joking, but like, people are going to automatically think, oh, this guy's got the fucking coronavirus.
I'm going with 8 receptions. I think he's going to have a big day. Look at him. He's ready. Look at him.
Oh, you made people money last week. It's a holiday season. You're spreading joy.
Get that bread.
People are taking home some cash. Make your picks on the NBC Sports Predictor app. The Buffalo Faithful have embraced the Applebee's doing good in the neighborhood motto. Ever since learning that Josh Allen lost his grandmother, Patricia, last month, Bills fans have rallied around their quarterback and the local children's hospital. Over $700,000 have been donated in Patricia's name to the John R. Oshai Children's Hospital in Buffalo. Last month, the hospital announced that the west wing of the 10th floor will be named the Patricia Allen Pediatric Recovery Wing. A tremendous show of support by Bills fans who are getting set for Sunday Night Football on NBC. Bravo, Buffalo.
Doing good in the neighborhood. Presented by Applebee's.
It's my 912 no days off migraine medicine. It's Ubrelvy for anytime, anywhere migraine strikes without worrying if it's too late or where I am. One dose can quickly stop migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Unlike older medicines, Ubrelvy is a pill that directly blocks CGRP protein, believed to be a cause of migraine. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
Wow! You gotta see the stats on that one. I get the handoff, and with 4 defenders back close, chance of punching it in for a TD, 14%. I can work with that. So I accelerate a lot. Defender distance, decimals. My only out, 0 gravity, 6 points. Best flip and play of the season. Next Gen Stats powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS is how.
This holiday season, choose the longest-lasting AA battery. Energizer Ultimate Lithium. Backed by science, matched by no one.
Something's not right.
Something's not right.
You need a smaller TV or a bigger house.
Larry, why are you in the dining room?
Man, I can't watch that big old TV that close.
No, why are you in our dining room?
To tell you, Rocky Mortgage can help you plan for a bigger home. From down payments to closing costs, it's easy to explore what fits your budget.
I think we need a bigger place. Good idea.
Thank you.
If you need a home to fit the whole season, Rocket can.
The holidays are a time for giving.
To your friends, your family.
To your teacher.
In that spirit of giving,
Chevy's proud to give our employee discount to everyone.
the Chevy price you paid
Is what we pay.
Night is stand for.
because giving and giving back is what the holidays are all about.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get a total value of over $8,400 on this Silverado.
Get the Chevy employee discount for everyone today.
Dream baby dream.
Now I've got up to 50% off thousands of styles. Buy gifts online and pick up in stores or curbside, so you're ready to wrap ASAP.
This year, nearly 1 in 6 Americans will face hunger, but together we can help.
Join us for a special Today food drive.
We'll be live from food drives all across the country, shining a light on the crisis and sharing ways you can help from home.
Tuesday morning on Today.
Welcome to the Hyundai Sunday night kickoff.
There are the coaches on the field. Josh Allen back home tonight, fresh off a career game, but that career has taken off exponentially. Allen told me this week it felt like he didn't miss a throw on Monday night. He said, my eyes were telling the ball exactly where to go, and that's the best feeling in the world when you're playing quarterback. And that's where we start on the field, presented by Hyundai. Allen also said the first thing that he will do tonight on every snap is identify T.J. Watt. He told me I don't want to be scrambling away from him. I'll tell you that. So if Allen can keep the heat against one of the best defenses, Big Ben may be in for a duel tonight, Liam.
All right, Jack, of course, if the hopes of a perfect season were ruined on Monday, Ben Roethlisberger took the blame, saying, I wasn't good enough. Good news for Steelers fans? Well, Big Ben has never lost to the Bills as a starter. Hit a couple more highlights right now, including a big one in Washington and San Francisco. Chase Young and that football team defense. Chase Young was a monster in this one. Second quarter, 49ers up 4. Jeff Wilson with the carry. Young hits him hard, forces the fumble. Washington recovers.
He has been a guy who's chased down plays. He's rushed the passer. He has brought energy to this Washington defense.
Also had a sack in the first half. Later in the quarter, Deron Payne strip sacks Nick Mullins. Young picks it up and takes it 47 yards.
And he's got speed, too.
Oh, but on
football.
Rodney's all giddy over here about Chase Young.
Man, I like this dude, man. I'm just telling you, he's going to be the best player in the NFL.
Alex Smith had his leg worked on prior to halftime. Dwayne Haskins came in the second half. Last play, third quarter. Mullins with Kyle Juszczyk. Intercepted. It's going the other way.
This was a recurring theme all day today. Nick Mullins with bad throws.
What does Kyle Shanahan see in him?
I don't know, but obviously I think there's going to have to be a change after this week.
So without an offensive touchdown, Washington up 16 inside 2 minutes, 4th and 12. Mullins looking for Kendrick Bourne, and he is short of the mark.
Washington defense stood up today.
Man, they're good.
Washington with the win. They take a 1-game lead over the Giants for first place in the NFC East. Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Dolphins. That means Mahomes against Brian Flores. He said he wished he was allowed to have 14 defenders on the field to deal with Mahomes. He only had 11, but early on, 11 was enough.
Yeah, it seemed like there was 14 defenders on the field for Patrick Mahomes. So this is his second interception, and you just don't see these mistakes from Mahomes.
Had 2 picks coming in. So later on, it's Mahomes to Tyreek Hill, and this is ludicrous speed.
Yeah, if the passing game doesn't work, get it to him on a jet sweep and let him jet and turn it on.
Hill gets Kansas City on the board. They were down 10, but later it's Tua Tagovailoa. He was intercepted. That means Mahomes to Kelsey.
And this is just Patrick Mahomes, just buying time, making things happen. Rodney, what are they thinking on defense?
Yeah, but that's a great job by Travis Kelsey. Finding a little open in the zone, getting open, coach.
Kelsey's 9th touchdown of the year gives Kansas City the lead. Chiefs got the ball start the second half. They strike again. Mahomes to Hill.
I don't know if that was the ball or Tyreek Hill, but something was making noise there.
After Miami goes 3 and outs, it's more speed from Kansas City.
It's the other guys. I mean, I've never seen anything like the Kansas City Chiefs. The way they can put points on the board, exciting, big plays, it's unreal.
And happy about special teams.
They are.
Celebrate. Understand the importance of special teams.
You can kill the music, you can kill all the natural sound. Chris Sims has it totally under control, providing the sound effects for us. But as we get back into this game, we got a one-handed interception right here by Xavier Howard.
Yeah, this is I mean, he's an interception machine. And Kansas City's offense, unable to close the game out, they leave the gap open for Tua.
It's Tua to Gesicki. Tagovailoa hits him, gets a touchdown pass. Dolphins trying to make things interesting. Again, it's Tua this time. He plunges in for the touchdown. We got a game.
Yeah, now Kansas City has to play.
But they're looking to close it out. It's Mahomes to Hill. They do that. Sloppy but effective. Let's hear from Patrick Mahomes.
The love part. I mean, we've won the Super Bowl here, and we've just clinched the AFC West. And so it seems like every time we leave the stadium, we have a hat of some type of thing we've accomplished. But in the hate part, I feel like I have half my interceptions. It seems like at this stadium.
Had 2 coming in, had 3 on the day, still got the win. Huge game with playoff ramifications. It's the Colts, and it's Vegas. It's Derek Carr and Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, Aguilar's done great for the Raiders all year long. Derek Carr, great throw.
Ensuing Colts drive, Phillip Rivers. T.Y. Hilton has come alive lately.
Yes, he's back and showing that speed down the middle several times today.
So, next Vegas drive, Carr looking for Darren Waller.
Oh, that was a
one-hand interception day today, Liam. We saw it all over the league, but Kenny Moore,
I have to admit, those are gloves, Coach.
Might be the gloves. 3 different one-hand picks. But it's time now for the progressive game flow, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with Jonathan Taylor, and he's been great. He was out for a couple weeks, but look at the offensive line double team right there. That a hole? Come on, Coach.
I didn't know. He took off right here.
62-yard rushing touchdown for Jonathan Taylor, 6 touchdowns this season, and more from this rushing attack, ground game from Indy.
Indy offensive line came to play today. Nyheim Hines with the big run here.
Actually, got 2 spots left in this filler, my friends.
Hines, 7 carries.
Richard, let me know if you're still watching.
Yeah, the Wildcat action.
Give the ball to Jonathan Taylor. Nice run, play the run game, Indianapolis Colts.
And that was your progressive game flow. That was Indy keeping him on the ground. Taylor had his first multi-touchdown game of his career high 150 yards. Some defense as well.
Yeah, I love this from my hometown of Jackson, Michigan. Kyrie Willis to the house. Show him, baby, Jackson.
Hometown.
I see your coach getting pumped up.
So we take a look at the updated AFC playoff picture. You see the Colts there at 9-4, and the Dolphins at 8-5. And for the Raiders, what it means for them, they move back. The Ravens will play tomorrow night. The Chiefs are in that top seed 12-1. Steelers right behind them. But let's start with this Colts team, because we've been talking about week-to-week league, and it feels that way sometimes with the Colts. How dangerous are they?
I think they're very dangerous. They've got a good defense. They get takeaways. We saw that today. They've got a great offensive line. When they use them, when those backs are running, that takes a lot of pressure off Phillip Rivers.
Coach, my biggest concern was they didn't have a #1 receiver. T.Y. Hilton, the last few weeks, he's stepping up, Chris. I love the compliment to Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines. They got some good tight ends, good offensive line. The most important thing is keep the ball out of Phillip Rivers' hands.
Well, that's where I was going to go. I mean, he's right. And I think it just speaks to what both guys here said. I mean, they do have a good defense. They can run the football, like Coach said. They got receivers. Phillip Rivers doesn't need to do it all by himself.
Right.
Play through the run game. That'll open up the whole field for Rivers.
In this day and age, everybody's throwing the ball. Everybody's defending the pass.
Yes.
When you can pound it with these 2 backs, that's special.
Defensively, the most important thing is keep DeForest Buckner healthy. He played completely different when he's healthy.
On top of the AFC is the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Not the greatest game for Patrick Mahomes statistically, but he gets the win. 21-1 over his last 22. I know, Mike Flora, you got a chance to speak with him after the game.
And he so rarely throws interceptions. I asked him, how do you process moving forward after you have an interception? He said, I don't change anything. I don't change my mentality. I keep going out and firing away. He told me if you start getting timid after throwing interceptions, that's when
Richard, you said you're watching?
It looked like they were going to lose this one down.
So here we go. Yo, it's time to get personal. Gonna do a personal box of Illusions football for my boy Richard. All right, Rich. I got numbers 1, 7, and 8. 1, 7, and 8. Pick a number, and it shall be yours. Pick a number, Rich. 1, 7, or 8. Richard, I don't think you heard me or can hear me, but dude, pick a number, 1, 7, or 8. I sent you a text message and everything. I think you're just really behind on the stream. Hit that like button. Hit the live button. Oh, the internet's so dumb. Dude, Richard, can you hear me at all, man? Okay, this is not working here. Am I losing my mind? No. Is there something going on in the chat? Like, what's... Alright, let's try this again. Yo, what up, everybody? Time to get personal with a box of Illusions football from my boy Richard. We're having some kind of problems right now as far as communication, but he has chosen box number 7. So, without any further ado, let's do number 7. There it is. And here we go. Alright. Good luck, Richard. And don't just hear it from me. Good luck, Richard. Thank you, Isaac. Ooh, nice. It's Stephon Gilmore. 10 of 12. I wish that was a rookie or something. I'm sure a Patriots fan will like that. Excuse me. They're like a Bears. We've got Max Crosby. Autograph to 50 for the Raiders. Got Jerry Jeudy. Rookie for the Broncos with the Mystique. It's not numbered, but it's nice. Got a Justin Jefferson rookie base. Not bad. Would have been better if it was numbered or autographed. That's a big time rookie right there. Probably the top rookie receiver this year. McFarland Jr. 499 Steelers rookie. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the Mystique for the Chiefs. That's numbered to 399. Got Denzel Mims, Jets relic. Lamar Jackson, Ravens. Metcalf, Allen. Jalen Hurts rookie base. Not bad. Came away with a W today against the Saints. My homeboy to 399 for the Chiefs. And he beat my boys, beat the Dolphins. Got Drew Brees Saints. Keenan Allen, Stephon Gilmore. Another good one, Antonio Gibson. Rookie base for the Redskins. Was having a really good year before he got hurt. Speaking of good, Tua Tagovailoa. Rookie base for the fans. As a Dolphin fan, I gotta say, I approve. He is the truth. J.K. Dobbins, Ravens, Mystique. Rookie Mojo. Cam Newton sucks. He needs to just retire. You know, become an announcer and make your money that way. Nice. 13 of 15. Dual RPA. Jake Fromm and Zach Moss of the Bills. Very nice. Got a Barry Sanders to 50 right here. Damn, this is nice looking. 32 of 50. That's a nice looking guard. Roquan Carson. The rookie Rager for the Eagles. Darrington Evans to 199 rookie Titans. Out for the year, but I still think he's going to be just fine. Joe Burrow of the Bengals. The astounding insert. It's not numbered, but it is nice. Denzel Mims rookie Jets. Nice Dobbins, 5 of 20. 3-color relic for the Ravens. T.J. Watt, Steelers clear shot. Lynn Jr. rookie. Dak Prescott to 499. Cowboys. Troy Polamalu. Steelers to 399. All right. Let's find out what the in-case card is. Come on, Justin Herbert, RPA. Not quite. But number 5 of 5, Ed Reed of the Ravens. Nice. Little eBay 101 right there. Not a bad box. You also got a dual RPA from and Moss. To 15 for the Bills. And the Crosby Raiders autograph to 50. And that's going to do it. Thank you, Richard. I'll get it out to you. Back-to-back nice boxes for Richard.
For surprisingly great rates to everyone. Sure you do. You want to meet the queen? I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Santa knows a gift when he sees one. Ford, built for the holidays.
Get an Escape for $259 a month, or get an Explorer for $269 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Forget all day. How about waiting 13 years for Sunday night? But Sunday Night Football's finally back in Buffalo, and we're a dozen miles south of downtown, in Orchard Park, New York, where the 11-1 AFC North-leading Pittsburgh Steelers have come to visit Josh Allen and the 9-3 AFC East-leading Buffalo Bills on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Hi, everybody. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Catherine Tappan. Al and Michelle are off on this Sunday. It's great to be back in Buffalo, isn't it?
I love being here. They love football in this town.
They do, and they love what the Bills have done. Started 4-0, lost a couple, and now they've won 5 of the last 6. And when they beat San Francisco Monday night, Chris, Josh Allen, their third-year quarterback, may have played the best game of his young career.
He looked like an MVP, didn't he?
Did.
But you want to
I hope the Steelers win.
And right now,
Just so that the Dolphins still have a shot at the division title. That's what I'm rooting for.
So how good is
Go Steelers.
Let's talk about Pittsburgh. We were there for that Wednesday.
Actually, best case scenario is that they tie.
They lost to Washington on Monday.
You know, because they both suck.
Looking a little one-dimensional. The defense is banged up. Reason for concern?
I think so, a little bit. It feels like they've lost a little bit of their identity. They only rushed for 21 yards in that game. They couldn't convert on 3rd and 1 or down on the goal line. They do get James Conner back tonight, so maybe along with him, they'll get a little bit of that identity.
Ready for it. Best matchup of this Sunday in the NFL. Division leaders, playoff implications. Bills and Steelers coming up on Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by the all-new Elantra and by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need.
It doesn't matter where they came from or how you met them. Some you've known your entire life. Others just feel like it. They come in small groups or by the thousands. But we call them all family. And everything's just better when you're with them. No matter how you family, it's better in the Hyundai Palisade. With a variable class-exclusive blind view monitor.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's one that'll really take you back.
Wow!
What'd you get, Ryan?
It's customized home insurance from Liberty Mutual.
What does it do, bud?
It customizes our home insurance so we only pay for what we need.
And what did you get, Mike?
I got a bike.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This holiday, find stylish gifts for all the diamonds in
Who are you rooting for? Better yet, Rara.
Everything.
Who are you betting on?
One-of-a-kind deals at the You Are My Diamond event. Shop online with a virtual consultant. Zales, the diamond store.
I got my own laptop? Whoa!
It reads your fingerprint.
Wait, really?
That's so cool.
The design is amazing. It's very thin, too.
Ooh, mine's pink. What? It's touchscreen. Touchscreen. I can't believe you got it, Sarah.
Hello.
Tonight, you're watching the game with the Walmart Plus 4K SkyCam. Get more out of game day and the holidays with Walmart Plus, a new membership with free delivery on groceries and more.
If it happens on the field, we're talking about it here.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, yes, what he did again last night, that was video game stuff.
Get the most in-depth NFL analysis all season long.
I have seen the Patriots go up against Patrick Mahomes multiple times. I don't know how you stop them.
Download the NBC Sports app today and get everything you need to keep you in the game.
NBC Sports, celebrating 15 seasons of Sunday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
I've heard when a storm's coming, people in Buffalo just shrug. I guess they've seen enough of them before. But before I was Broadway Joe, I grew up in Steeler Nation. I know a black and yellow blizzard when I see it. And this one's real angry.
The Steelers' unbeaten run has come to an end.
But listen, I've seen them play too.
Josh Allen delivers a point right through the slot.
And his team is ready for prime time. Two storms are heading right for each other. Steelers, Bills, Sunday Night Football.
So I heard that Joe Namath sold his soul to the devil to win that Super Bowl back in the day.
It got Pittsburgh into the playoffs. They've clinched, but now they have to win tonight to get back ahead of KC for the #1 seed. Buffalo will have a chance to go up 2 with 3 remaining and close in on Pittsburgh if they get the win tonight. Let's get more on how the Steelers are trying to fix what's been ailing them. And here's Catherine Tapper.
Over the last 6 weeks, the Steelers haven't run the ball very well, or for that matter, very often. That led to Mike Tomlin putting his team back in pads for Friday's practice, where goal line and short yardage runs were
Come on, peeps. Let's fill this Bowman draft. 2 spots left.
It takes to execute in those situations.
Raul, Freak, Vintage, Smokey, all down for 1. We need 2 more.
Gets back 2 key members of the rushing attack in 8-time Pro Bowl center Marquise Pouncey and leading rusher James Conner, both activated this week off the COVID-19 reserve list. Ben Roethlisberger also emphasized the need to run the ball, especially at this time of year, and he thought that Conner and Pouncey would bring that extra juice tonight, Mike.
Did you say this time of year, Catherine? On cue about an hour and a half ago, little bit of wind across the lake, so Southtown snow flurries. We're not going to plow it when the day is done, but it's 32. It just adds to the atmosphere of the night. Sean McDermott's become very used to the weather and very used to everything here, and they are loving what he has brought to Buffalo in his 4 seasons. Twice to the playoffs, trying to close out the division for the first time in 25 years over the next couple of weeks. Of course, Chris, the neat thing about this matchup is you have McDermott and you have Mike Tomlin. They were college teammates. They've known each other for a quarter century, so it just adds to the juice in the storyline for this one.
Teammates, how about that? It really is amazing. But, Mike, this is one of those games, right?
Yeah.
This is one of those, we're going to find out about these two football teams. Is Buffalo really ready
Hello out there.
Upper tier of teams here?
Talk to me, folks. Talk to me.
Steelers, was that just a one-game aberration? Are we starting to see something happen? They've got some injuries on defense. This is a game.
You saw Tyler Bass. He's kicking to Ray McLeod as the Bills won the toss to defer the option for the second half. And off we go from Orchard Park. Ray's going to bring it from about 6 deep. And he's not going to get very far. Brought down at the 10. The former Steeler, Tyler Matakevich, is right there to set the tone early for Buffalo. And Big Ben on the field to work with. Roethlisberger, the twice fabulous start to this season. He's thrown 50.
I hate to do this, you guys, but I'm not feeling well. And I don't see much happening in the chat right now. And I really don't feel like waiting hours to fill a break. So I'm going to call it a night. Hopefully I feel better soon. If not, I'm going to go to the urgent care clinic and see what's going on. See if I can get some medicine or something. But you all enjoy the game tonight. Bills Steelers. Hope you have a good start to your weekend. To your week. Immaculate Football coming out Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm getting that, but when I do, I will send emails when I put that in the store. So yeah, have a good night, everybody, and well, I don't think it's that serious, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I don't have a cold. I don't have a fever. I can still taste. I can still smell. I just have a sore throat. It's the flu season. Like, this is normal for me. I usually get sick, when the temperature changes, or, if it starts raining for too long, I get sick. My allergies just go nuts and whatever, but hopefully I don't have to take that test. Hopefully I don't have to get to that point. But if I do, I definitely will get tested. Either way, have yourselves all a good night. Take care of yourselves. Eat your vitamins, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday.